Shit, I will. I think we're live, bro. I think. I'm going to check. Yeah, we're live.
Sure about that?
Can y'all hear us? Let me know if you guys can hear us. Everything sounds good. What's up, M? J Dab, Dougie Pickle. What's up, man?
I don't see no comments.
Yeah, they're there. They're just probably taking a second to load up.
Yeah.
I got the myth, the legend. Blaze, cut that shit out. Run the fucking cash.
You got the washed up,
The washed
gray-bearded, bald clown. That's what you got.
Come on, man. The people love you, man.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what day it was, dude. I'm thinking I was supposed to go into work today, but my boss kind of said, "Don't worry about it. Fuck it, stay home." So fuck it. You know what I mean? Then I hit up Rev. Rev just got done working out, so if he looks fucking, yeah, I mean, he just went balls to the wall, so he might be a little off for 10 minutes, but hopefully we can rail him back in. You know what I mean? Wake him up a little bit.
I don't feel very good.
Oh shit. Well, guys, we're just gonna shoot it. Ask a couple questions. There is a few topics that I haven't discussed with Rev himself, so yeah, we're just gonna run it like that. Rev, I think you beat 3 games this year or 4 games. I think it was Dead Space. Holy shit, Dead Space, RE4, and Spider-Man 2. Am I missing one?
Dead Space, RE4. I almost beat Final Fantasy 16. What are you laughing at, asshole?
Dude, you are fucking gone, huh? Holy shit.
Spider-Man 2 and RoboCop.
Oh, RoboCop. Right. That's the
RoboCop. Yeah.
4 games. 4 games. Wow. How things have changed, man. That's just the regular for me, too. Well, actually, I lied. Not for me. Actually, this year was the most games I beat in the last 10 years, dude. I beat everything, dude. Lords of the Fallen, Lies of P, Armored Core, Resident Evil, Dead Space.
You beat all those. What are they called? I don't even remember what they're called.
You know what you told me? And chat, I told you this I think, couple weeks ago. Solid Rev was telling me, I don't know where I said this, but Solid Rev's like, man, if From Software put out a game and there was Barbie dolls and it was Souls Combat, you would play it and buy it. And it's like, no, I wouldn't. No, I would not. You know what I mean? Like, what's like Armored Core is badass. Like, look at that. Like the mech system. I like that shit. Some people made some goofy ass Armored Core looking mechs. Don't get me wrong. It looks ridiculous. Some of the people, the mechs they're making, but the mech I made, I feel like it was cool. You know what I mean? But I don't know. My man Rev, listen, man,
Armored Core trash.
If you played it, you would like it.
Unsatisfying combat.
You know how you said RoboCop had and I kind of fucking forget you said RoboCop had the best when you shoot robots, and you're not lying, dude. That little noise it made when you like pop, like kill them, the kill shot, it was awesome.
The best feedback shooting armored enemies, I feel.
Bro, you ain't lying, dude. You ain't lying, dude. That was so sad. The noise it made, the little ting, like it was like fucking, it was awesome. It was really, it felt like you were shooting into metal like that. I've never gotten that with any other game. And that's a AA developer. You know what I mean? That's what he means when he says, you shoot in Horizon Zero Dawn. It just doesn't, you don't feel the impact from it. You know what I mean? And you felt that impact. You felt like you were fucking sending rounds through metal, bro. Like that's what it felt like.
Plus, you see holes. You see holes appearing in the helmets.
You fucking sure do, bro. Yeah, that
you
game.
Did you make your 9mm fully auto? I know you did.
Dude, what a game changer. Game changer.
Game changer. Yeah, 100%.
I honestly, at first I'm like, man, I want to pick up other guns. Like I was picking up the shotguns, the AK-47s, but as soon as I got that shit to fully auto, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's a wrap. There's no point in using nothing else.
It's like, why pick up anything else? No, and you played on PS5. How did it look visually for you? Honestly, I'm curious.
Not very good.
Damn, that's dude, because it's a looker on PC. You know, it has a
Not
little.
very good. It looks better on PC, and you know me, you know I wouldn't just say this. Like, I went back and forth between Series X and PlayStation 5 several times. Dude, it looks better on Series X.
Wow.
Yeah, like there's no. Now, keep in mind, I have the LG OLED C2 hooked up to the PS5, or the PS5 hooked up to the LG C2. The Series X is hooked up to the LG C3 at my little apartment, and that's a 48-inch screen. The PS5, the LG C2, that's a 60-inch screen. So I don't know if that's playing a part.
Wait, so you
It
played
looks better on Series X.
the Series X was played on the smaller new television,
Yes,
and it looked better on that.
I feel like it does. Yeah,
Well,
but I don't know how much of that is the screen and how much of that is the actual console. But on PS5, it didn't look very good. Like I feel like it looked a lot better on Series X.
damn, you got
Again,
two
could be
fucking,
the TV.
you got two OLEDs now.
Yeah,
Wow.
working a lot of overtime.
I'm sure that C3 definitely makes the game look better. It has, better peak brightness but who knows, because a lot of the time PS5 games look better, which doesn't make sense when you're looking at numbers. It really doesn't make the sense, but we've been proven time and time again PS5 games look and run better. It's weird. But that's interesting. That's interesting from a guy that said 4K was a gimmick at one point. Now he's got 3 4K televisions, like really good ones too.
Yeah, I know, and I regret buying them.
Bullshit. You needed
I'm
one.
dead serious. I'm dead serious, dude. I regret buying the LG OLEDs. I like my Sony Bravia better.
You like the brightness better.
The brightness is just it's so
Yeah.
much better, and I can leave it on all night long on a static image. So like lately when I go to sleep, this is going to sound ridiculous. I go to sleep to like these ambient music things that just sit on one screen the entire time. Have you seen those?
Yeah, like the rain or whatever.
It's
Yeah,
like 5 hours, 8 hours, and it just plays like this soft melody. I can't do that on the OLED.
Listen, I
I
know
know what you're gonna say. I know. I leave mine on. Is it worth the risk for that
it's
kind
not.
of What's that?
It's not worth the risk. I'm just saying my television's been neglected and it's been held irresponsibly by not only myself but my kids. They leave on YouTube paused, and I come home and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, and I've never had burn-in, and they have a pixel refresher, which you don't really want to use, it's something you really don't want to keep doing. But, I understand what he's saying, because a lot of that, listen, man, it's going to sound unpopular, but if you're not calibrating your TV, the blacks get crushed out and you lose that. I know what he's talking about, the vibrancy, the light. It's just, LED TVs are going to get brighter. Well, at least for now. So, but yeah, that's dope. I can't believe you bought a separate C3. How much was that shit?
The
1,000?
C3 was $1,000, and it's only a 48-inch. The C2 I bought from my brother. The
65.
60-inch, yeah.
Oh, 60. Okay.
It's a 65-inch, yeah. So he moved out because he lived in the front room. And he sold me the TV for $800. And dude, he hardly ever used it. And he bought it for 17 or 18.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got a good ass deal on that. That's why I bought the C2.
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't pass that up.
No, you can't. No way. That's too good of a deal. But would you, you've already admitted that, Blaze, I was right. You were wrong. 4K, blah, blah, blah. 4K is a difference, though. Like, there's no way.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but imagine if your stubborn ass would have just like, I could have pitched, like, because Rev's the type of guy, the more you tell him to do something, he does the exact opposite. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about the guy. Like, I don't know if he doesn't believe what I'm telling him, but like, you tell him like, yo, Rev, bro, that fucking haircut looks good. Like, the next time you see him, he'll have a different hairstyle. Oh, that was a bad analogy, huh? Because you're
a funny guy, Blaze.
But no, that's what's up, bro. I wish I had a C3. I'm looking forward to buying a C3, but they didn't get me. They almost got me on Black Friday, but I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm not doing it. I barely use my TV, dude. I'm on my monitor way more. So
Yeah.
just
No, I can't deal with it, man. I can't deal with these with the keyboard and mouse and the sitting at the computer desk no more. I'm over it, dude. I'll just use my consoles.
really.
Yeah, isn't that something, man? I'm so wishy-washy. Like felt like I was out of gaming completely, and then the keyboard and mouse kind of brought me back into it. And now sitting at the desk with the keyboard and mouse sucks. I just want to sit back on the couch with my controller.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, you can't beat the precision of a keyboard and mouse. You'll never be able to beat it. But the comfortability of just sitting on my couch with the controller and my feet kicked up, dude, I hate sitting at the computer desk. I hate it.
No, a lot of people are gonna agree with that, but I'm not willing to sacrifice performance, bro, or fucking, I want the best. Wherever the game plays the best, I'm playing it. But you see, that's crazy because I feel like if the right type of game came out, you would be right back on your computer. Like if a Division 3 came out, you'd sit your ass right back down on that chair and use a keyboard, and you damn sure know in and out of cover with the keyboard and mouse. Come on, baby, don't lie to me. You know you'd be right back there. But I understand it. I do. Like it does, dude. My legs get numb. This is a new chair. I just bought a chair. I went to go click your link, and when I seen it was like fucking $400, I was like, yeah, okay, we're going to Amazon.
Yeah. They told me to keep promoting it in the following videos. They said whenever you do a video, just mention the chair and put a link in the description. I was like, yeah. I'll do that. Yeah.
No, it is a nice chair though. It looks big. It looks like you're comfortable. Like you're not.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay. Well,
no,
well,
it's okay. Like I didn't lie about anything. These type of chairs where you're sitting straight up at the computer desk, it's just no good, man. It's just not comfortable. And you said if a new game comes out, a new game's not going to come out for my PC because I'd have to upgrade. My card's outdated, man. My consoles run better than the PC does on these newer games.
Yeah, I mean you're right back in the same dilemma, bro. It's that I love PC gaming, but you fucking like you have to continuously upgrade if you want to make it your primary. I mean, I know what people are gonna say. No, it's not true, Blaze. You can lower your settings, you can lower your resolution, but why would you want to do that? You know what I mean? Like
I already lower it. I'm at 1440p high and medium settings. You know what I mean? Like RoboCop, I'm getting drops to 30 FPS, dude.
Well, that's not the best optimized game. Like Alan Wake, the PS5 performance mode runs at low settings with a little bit of medium. Alan Wake does. So just think of that. Like sometimes we get so spoiled on PC, like, oh no, everything got to be high or high or medium or ultra. Like, but in reality, you're playing the PS5 version of Alan Wake and it's running low to medium settings. So on performance,
you're talking about Alan Wake 2?
Yes.
Dude, that game looks terrible.
What? Visually?
No, like the gameplay. It
just
looks so bad. I think Remedy's a bad developer. I don't know. I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not. I feel like every game they put out is mediocre to trash.
Max Payne 1 and 2
aren't good games. They're terrible. Think about it. I've gone back. I've tried to play these games now. For the time, they were probably great. So I don't really want to take that away. But like everything else, Quantum Break, that was so mediocre. Control, mediocre, stupid looking gun, unsatisfying shooting. And now the first Alan Wake, killing things with your flashlight. And now Alan Wake 2. Just, I don't know, man. I just feel like they're garbage. I don't like Remedy.
That's fair, but they're remastering Max Payne 1 and 2. And I think if they modernize it, and they make the gameplay, dude, you see that nice fucking leather jacket swaying, you're jumping around fucking. I think you'll retract your statement once they make the game that you like. But I could be wrong. Maybe they botch it and fuck it up completely. I could be wrong.
Well, it's not going to change my opinion on their previous games.
I like Control. Weirdly enough, I did.
Did you?
I've
tried to get into it a few times. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I thought Control was cool, man.
You know, and I watched it because I heard that James, I think it's James McCaffrey. That's the guy that voices Max Payne 3. I heard he plays a character in Alan Wake 2. I was going to buy it just for that. Just because I'm a Max Payne 3 super fan. You know what I mean?
Well, they got a
And,
lot of Max Payne references in the game. People are saying as
yeah.
well.
Yeah. So I watched like an hour walkthrough. I was like, dude, I'm not paying $70 for this. F that. Oh, but you can play Death Stranding, dude. What do you want me to tell you? Like,
that is true though. What the fuck? Because they're both slow games.
yeah,
right?
people have said that. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like we all are guilty of this. Sometimes you're just not in the mood. Death Stranding came at a time where I was like burnt out and I wanted something slow paced. Now I really don't want anything slow paced. I need something that's going to hook me. Does that make sense? I'm not in the mood for something like Alan Wake 2. But at the same time, I'm not in the mood for something like Trepang Squared or Trepang 2, whatever you want to call it, because that shit's just too freaking crazy, man. I want that perfect blend. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was excellent. I feel like that was well done. And you should see, like, most of the comments on the video I did on Spider-Man 2 are positive, no doubt about it. But the amount of people saying, I can't believe you sold out, and you know, I can't believe you support this woke trash. It's like, dude, are you kidding? Like, I legit saw no pride flags in that city. I wasn't looking for them, but I didn't see them. The story, everyone's criticizing the main story. What was so woke about the main story other than Peter Parker being a bitch, which most men are nowadays anyway? How's that any different than anything else that's out right now?
I didn't see pride flags either, honestly. I did.
How's it any different? I just don't understand. You know what I mean?
They're talking about the side quests, I think, mostly.
The side quests that you can skip, that you don't have to do.
Fair enough.
Like that's what one guy said, Baldur's Gate. You're hating on Baldur's Gate, but you don't have to engage in those sex scenes. It's like, okay, you don't have to do the side quests in Spider-Man. So that's like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Hey, can you help me find flowers for my boyfriend? Boom, abandoned mission. It's that simple. It's that simple. Or you be like me, see it says homecoming, and be like, yeah, I got no time for that. I don't care what it entails. I love power fantasy games, and we don't get those. Like Arkham Knight. Dude, I don't even like Batman, and I love Arkham Knight. Arkham City. I love those two games. Prototype and Prototype 2 are like two of the best power fantasy games you can play.
Prototype 2 is awesome, man.
Dude, Prototype 2 is phenomenal. And the fact that studio went under after Prototype 2 disgusts me. After Prototype 2 came out, the fact that they went under, that dude, Blaze, that hurts me, man. What a good game. And we don't get games like that anymore. And Spider-Man 2 was a very well done power fantasy, I feel.
I thought
I don't even like Spider-Man.
I know you're not a big fan of it, but I thought maybe when I was playing, I said, wow, I think they've done enough combat-wise, traversal-wise for me to like play the game and not get bored. But I was worried about you that maybe, I don't know, that it was maybe a little too similar because, you know, I don't want to say you're nitpicky, but I just figured you wouldn't, you know, you'd be like, did they do enough here? But they clearly did. Dude, the clips you uploaded of you like kicking people like bro, like this shit, like I seen you do certain moves I didn't even like do or attempt. It was crazy.
That's probably how a lot of people are playing it, man. They're probably just hitting square. And it's like there's so much shit you can do. There's so many. Look at the moves list, man. So you can keep people airborne, suck people up, and keep them airborne. There's just so many different combinations. And I don't care what anybody says. Spider-Man is straight up killing mother effers, dude.
He is.
He's killing them left and right. These people are dead, or they're paraplegics for the rest of their life. In which case, I'd rather be dead.
Right. If you got to be a vegetable.
Slam a dude from that high on his head, bro, that's a wrap. You know?
Yeah, I don't get the whole Spider-Man don't kill, bro. Like, at least they're not holding back. At least you slam the fuck out of somebody on their neck, and you kick somebody out their car at 100 miles per hour. It's like, yeah, bro, they're done, dude. There's no way. You know what I mean? I'm so surprised you love Spider-Man. And listen, like I told you, I left you a voicemail. I said, look, it's always a Sony game to get you back into the good graces. You got to
Yeah,
admit it, brother.
that's the thing. That's the thing. I want to talk shit on Sony games. I want to. I want it to suck so I can slander it. You know what I mean? Because I still got that little bit of Xbox fanboy in me. I can admit that. You know what I mean? I want Xbox to be great. I've always wanted that. You know, it hurts me to see the current state of Xbox. But it's like if PlayStation, if they put out a good game, they put out a good game. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. Spider-Man 2 was freaking awesome. From start to finish, dude. I had a blast with it.
What do you say to the people that say that the PS4 era of Sony, like the PS4 was so different? They had games, they had, they're saying the PS4 was way more lucrative in terms of first party games. It was, and they're saying the PS5, Sony's fallen off, stuff like that. Do you feel that the way, or do you just think games are taking longer? Like, or do you just feel like the PS4 was just like a unicorn where just everything was flowing and coming out? I don't see it. I don't see the.
I feel like the PS3 was Sony's time. The PS3 and the 360 were the golden era. That was the best era, dude. I was buying 3 games a month.
Dude, but yeah, I'm talking about just first party. Yeah, you're
beating
right.
them. And beating them, yes. PS3 was just a different beast. PS4, it was okay. PS5, it's okay. You know what I mean?
That's
like
crazy.
what's come out on PS5 though? What exclusives have come out on PS5? Ragnarok. The more I think about Ragnarok, the more I'm very disappointed in the replayability aspect. Combat's awesome. The graphics are awesome. The quality is tip top, no doubt about it. Sony always brings the quality, but they destroyed the replayability of that game to where I'll never touch it again because of Atreus. Destroyed it. Games have to have replayability. I don't think these developers are thinking this shit through. You know what I mean? Make this shit skippable. I'm not buying God of War to play as Atreus. I'm not buying Spider-Man to play as Mary Jane. And I'm not buying Batman to play as Alfred. This is common sense, man. Make this shit skippable. Stop making us play as lame-ass characters. I was watching this Blue Beetle movie today. And it's like, they keep gimping the Blue Beetle guy and having his family whoop ass. And I'm like, they have the grandmother come out with a Gatling gun. I said, dude, I just turned it off. I said, get this shit out of here, man. I can't stand new movies and new games. I can't stand them, man.
I think God of War Ragnarok, I prefer 2018 story, no doubt. But a lot of people love Atreus. They think his combat was awesome. He was powerful. But to me, how can you make Atreus feel more powerful than Kratos? That's my only thing. How does his combat feel more powerful than Kratos? That's my only issue with it. But the whole fucking rainbow splashes everywhere. Listen, I don't mind it too much. I'm with you though 100%. When I play God of War, I want to play God of War. When I play Uncharted, I want to play as Nathan Drake. I'm with you on that. I've always been crucial about that. But we're in a minority, bro. People love that Atreus section, bro. They want a spin-off. You know what I mean?
Do they? I feel like I saw a lot of people bitching and complaining about Atreus.
But it's people you follow. It's people you follow. You know what I mean? Rev, you can tell them, well, I tried a piece of dog shit yesterday. It was pretty good. And they'll be like, shit, you know what, Rev? You're not lying. Dog shit
come on, man. That's not true. I get pushback all the time, man. I get pushback all the time. All the time.
I think though people are little jumping the window that PS5 Sony and PS4 Sony are different. I think Sony's releasing the games that are ready to be released. You know what I mean? Oh, they haven't showed anything. They haven't shown anything. Why would they show something just for people to criticize it, say it's not ready? Like you get the Halo effect. The game comes out, they show a trailer. Holy shit, that looks like shit. What were they thinking showing that off? So Sony wants to have, they're perfectionists. They want to show something off until they're fully content on what the product they're giving you. They're not going to just rush on out just to make you guys satisfied to say God of War 5 with a logo. Like, who gives us, like, if that's who you guys want to see as a logo, in 2025 coming soon. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see a proper trailer, you know, when they're actually ready to do it. I mean, trust me, is it frustrating? Sure. Do I want games to come out? Do I want to know what they're making? Sure. But clearly the last 5-6 years, they haven't done that. They're being hush about it. And when Wolverine drops, bro, oh my God. Holy shit, bro. I can just envision just, you know what I mean, fucking lifting someone up, blood oozing, you know what I mean? I hope I'm not wrong about that, but I just feel like they're gonna do justice to the you know, making it vicious and bloody and shit. I hope.
Insomniac?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I'm
Dude,
kind of
they have
worried.
to. You telling
Hey,
me?
I hope so. Listen, Blaze. I hope so. Wolverine has the potential to be. Listen, Insomniac is incredibly talented. I give credit where credit's due. Do they have some weirdos working over there? 100%. That's every game developer studio. Okay, these people are nerds. Nerds are easily influenced, but you can't deny that they're talented. This is an incredibly talented studio. If they do the character justice, Wolverine has the potential to be phenomenal. I just hope they don't fill it with bullshit, dude. I hope I'm not playing. Who's in the Wolverine universe that's retarded? Like, who are they going to make us play as that's not Wolverine?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Are we going to play as Storm or Jean Grey or something like that? It's like, let me be Wolverine, please.
Can I ask you a question? Would you want an open world Wolverine or a more linear Wolverine? I'm curious on that.
I guess linear.
Really?
It doesn't matter. I trust Insomniac's artistic direction. Spider-Man 2 sold me, man. And that's another thing. I didn't never play Miles Morales. I bought the game. I supported the game. But I never beat it. You know what I mean? I didn't like Miles. I felt like Miles was being forced. I'm not afraid to say it. I felt like he was being forced. It's like, you know what, dude? Like, what are we doing here? And then when I played Spider-Man 2, Miles won me over, man. Well, they intended it that way. They gimp Peter Parker and this. Dude, whatever. Who gives a shit? Miles was well written. It was well done. So,
dude, Miles Morales is better, in my opinion, than Spider-Man 1. Trust me. Go back and play it. The powers.
I'm halfway through it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It holds up. It's easier to play than Spider-Man Remastered.
Even though the traversal's kind of the same. You're not no wingsuit.
Right. But Miles feels a lot more powerful.
He does. He just does. And
Yeah.
I felt that way in Spider-Man 2 up until Venom suit. Once I got the Venom suit,
yeah.
Damn, it was tough to go back. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, Dougie, thank you for being a member, bro. Appreciate you. GA all the way. Suffer So Proud with the $10. Appreciate you. Together again. Good to see you. Blaze, been too long. You already know, man. Thank you, Suffer. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, man. You know what I mean? Here's the thing, Rev.
I hear you, Cassie. I still don't want to play as them, though. It's because they're women. Probably. Go ahead, Blaze.
Cass is like a unicorn, bro. She's one of the guys. It's like there's things I really disagree. You know, it's always like, oh yeah, but she hates on Sony bad, bro. Like you've rubbed off on her big time.
Does she?
Oh my God,
Do I hate on Sony? How do I hate on Sony?
No, you don't. Well,
just because I want their games to come out and be dog shit. No, it's not even that. It's like Horizon Zero Dawn pisses me off. That game pisses me off, dude. Because you can look at Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West. I look at that game, I see those graphics, and I'm just like, what an absolute waste of talent. What an absolute waste. I shoot those bone arrows at those dinosaurs, and it just feels so unsatisfying. I think, what an absolute waste of a freaking crazy talented developer. My hair's blowing in the wind. You know what I mean? It's just like, get this shit out of here, dude.
Can you admit though that game is a technical marvel? It is. Man.
It is 100%. Honestly, I don't think anything looks better.
Nothing looks better than Horizon.
I don't think anything looks better than Horizon Forbidden West.
It doesn't.
I fire up Red Dead 2 on my PC, and it's like Forbidden West looks better than this.
Right.
It's a different artistic style,
It is.
but it's like it's like a I don't know. It's like art, dude. You know what I mean? I put 20 hours into Forbidden West off the graphics
Alone.
like no game can do that.
No, but
No game, no developer can do that.
You said you liked the tension in the dual sense, though. You said you were enjoying that.
I did like that. I did like that. Yeah, that was good. That did help with the feedback. Yeah.
Usually,
I just don't like Aloy. I don't like the weapons.
Aloy's not a character that I just can't resonate with her. I beat Forbidden West. I did. I beat it. But I didn't. As immersive and beautiful as that world is, I don't know. It was weird. I couldn't really get into it like that, dude. I
couldn't get into it. You beat it.
Dude, I know, but when you can ask the guys in Discord, I streamed the last level, dude. I was in pajama pants. I had no armor. I had all these points that I didn't even use, and I just beat the boss. Just, I kind of forced myself through it, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. You still beat it though. How many hours? 40?
Whatever, as quickly as possible, man. I would have to check. But I'm surprised you say you think Horizon's better, because that color scheme, the whole vibrant.
Just how vibrant it is. Yeah,
but usually making fun of that. Disney World bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
no, because that's got a more realistic tone about it. Forbidden West does, and then you got like that big ass T-Rex coming at you, dude. You know what I mean? And you can see all the little details on this thing, dude. It's a technical marvel.
If you get to the end, Rev, which you probably will never do, man,
I'll never do it. Yeah.
You unlock the pterodactyl, bro, and you're flying across the map, dude.
I've seen it. Yeah, it looks crazy.
It's incredible.
Looks crazy. You know what I mean? So, but that's my problem with Sony is like I just feel like we're just gonna keep taking these developers and making stupid ass games when we have the best technology. We're just gonna keep making shit that just don't appeal to me.
I cannot believe you didn't like Starfield. Like, I was like, finally, Xbox made a game that Rev can sink hours into and enjoy. And when I heard that you didn't like it, or you thought it was boring or whatever, same bullshit, I was legit shocked. And my question to you is, what game, if Halo can't do it and Starfield, all the hype around Starfield can't do, like, what game can do, like, just that one game where, you remember Halo 2, Gears of War 1 and 2, people are fucking lined up at the door going, there's events. It's like, is that ever gonna, like, will they ever get, it's like they can buy up all the studios, right? But what game is gonna get them back into good, like, is it the next Doom? And it's like, oh shit.
It doesn't matter who Microsoft buys. Like, Starfield to me isn't an Xbox exclusive. It never will be. It's a Bethesda game. You know what I mean? I'll never associate that with Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, we've been playing Bethesda games since, or I've been playing Bethesda games since the original Oblivion on Xbox. You'd walk 5 feet and then you'd have a load screen. You'd walk another 5 feet and have a load screen. I don't know if you remember that or not. I've been playing Bethesda games for years, dude. I'll never associate them with Xbox.
You know, it's funny. I watched Skyrim Stole My Balls. You holding the disc up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was on PS3. You played Skyrim, yeah?
Yeah.
Why can you associate
train wreck.
Why can you associate Insomniac with PlayStation then?
Because I feel like Insomniac's always been PlayStation. What did they come out with, one Xbox game, and that was Sunset Overdrive? I mean, it was fun, but it was real cartoony and shit, you know, which isn't really my taste, but I still beat it. So that just goes to show how talented they are.
Wow. I didn't know you beat that. Wow.
I beat that game, dude.
I had no idea.
So with Starfield ran at like 40 FPS on my PC. So that's unacceptable. And it looked okay. So I went to the Series X, and it's a shooter. It's playing at 30 FPS. It looks okay. The ship combat, I can't stand ship combat. So I really didn't give Starfield much of a chance, to tell you the truth. The dialogue seemed dated. The facial animation seemed dated. The voice acting was poor. You know, it just, and the shooting was just There was just nothing hooking me, dude. So I was like, you know what? When this game gets updated to 60 FPS on Series X, I'll try it again. And I uninstalled it. That was it.
Wow. I thought that would be the one for you.
Nah. Hardly any bullet damage.
I know. The guns were cool. They had a bunch of unique guns. And I know you like, you're the type of guy that likes going to like a camp, clearing it out, looting it, and moving. Like,
they have
a lot of that. They have a lot of that though. So I figured you'd like it, you know, like a Far Cry.
Where are they getting these voice actors? Where are they getting them? Like RoboCop, some of the voice acting is so terrible. Like if you asked me to act that badly, I don't think I could do it.
They do.
Like, where are they getting these people? How hard is it to read some lines?
They're probably developers to save money. Like, hey,
Starfield, look at some of the characters' dialogue. It's just like, oh my God, dude, I can do better than this without even trying. Without even trying. I feel like there's no excuse for it. You make billions of dollars a year. Don't skimp out on voice acting, man. When your game is story focused, your voice acting should be tip top. Your sound effects should be tip top. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but sound effects are so freaking important. Did you notice Spider-Man 2? Did you notice they beefed up the impact sound effects?
Yeah, no, it sounded
Did you see what a difference that made?
Yeah.
When you shoot your gun and it sounds like a cap gun, that takes away from the experience.
Yep.
The gun sounds have to match the firearms. That's why Battlefield is so special, or Battlefield 4 was so awesome. Battlefield 3 was so awesome because of the gun sound effects.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Don't skimp out on sound. Go ahead.
My buddy's making a game like a SOCOM successor, and I'm like, dude, make sure the gun sound like, please. Like, yeah, I don't care if you have to rip them off the internet, please. But RoboCop has an excuse, bro. They're really budget. They made Terminator. I didn't know Terminator got reviewed so badly. I had no idea. I think Cage was telling me it was like a 60 or something.
Terminator really was good. It was good, but the voice acting was atrocious.
Well, that's where they're going to skimp off on. I think that's where they struggle on. Yeah. But the shooting and all the atmosphere, the music, I thought that was all great. But even RoboCop, the shooting, atmosphere, music.
Well, they can just hire me. I'll do it for free.
No, because then they'll say, "Wait, can you run that back again? I didn't like your tone on that one." You'd be like,
"Dude," and then I'll say, "F you." Yeah, no, I played your last 2 games. What I just gave you was gold in comparison. Don't tell me to rerun anything.
You ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Last of Us Remaster, Rev? Last of Us 2 Remaster. Now they're adding a hordish mode, a survival mode type shit. They've added some levels that were cut. I know how you feel about the direction of the story. We already know this. But I recently went back to it a couple days ago and was just shooting around with the guns, messing around, like putting, infinite ammo. Just shooting people's legs and see how they react, dude. You got to go back, brother.
Dude, I've beat the game. What are you talking about? I've beat Last of Us 2. This is what I'm talking about with Sony. I'm so torn on them. Last of Us 2 has some of the best gunplay in the business. Hands down. But I got to run around as Ellie and freaking Trans Victor. It just, you know what I mean? It's like I'm so torn. So, like, I don't know, man. I got no hype for the remaster. Will I play it? I don't know. If I can upgrade for $10, because once my son beat Last of Us 1, he wanted to play Last of Us 2, so I bought Last of Us 2 on sale.
I was going to say, I own it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I bought it for like $10 on sale. So if I can upgrade for $10, I'll get it. If it's $70, no way in hell will I get it.
But $10 ain't bad. I feel like that's...
Absolutely not. I'll 100% pay it. And I doubt I'll beat it because the pacing is bad. There's a lot of walking around. You know what I mean?
That's what Kate said. They're like, "Oh, I want to play a video game." I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" Like, it's like I feel like it's a cutscene gameplay, but like, oh, the where you're stuck walking, you can't move, you can't run. A lot of people complained about that. I didn't think people really were irked by that, but I guess they want full, like Ghost of Tsushima, they were saying like you can run around no matter what. Like the forced walking sections, the flashbacks, Yeah, I know what
Well,
you mean. It's
Gears
gonna be,
does that. Gears does that too, but it's minimal. Last of Us 2 really dragged it out. You know, I think back to a game called, you might be familiar with this, Half-Life 2.
of course,
That whole gosh damn thing is gameplay.
all of it.
There's a reason Half-Life 2 is so special and so groundbreaking. The physics, the freedom, the amount of freedom you have. Just from the opening sequence, you're on the bus, you can walk around, you can move around, you can walk around, explore if you want to explore, keep going if you want to keep going. It's all up to you. That nothing is forced. It's all gameplay. That's one of the reasons Half-Life 2 is so phenomenal. So I
You know,
completely understand. I don't think devs are taking into account replayability for these single player games. You know what I mean? Force walk, fine, but once we beat the game, make it to where we can skip these sequences, man. Because nobody's trying to do this shit again.
well, hold on. What about you? Well, see, you're picking and choosing now. Max Payne
Okay.
3.
I can't stand those cutscenes. I can't stand
Okay.
sitting through those. Now, I sat through them like 4 or 5 times before I got bored of them. But now it's like, dude, this is ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
I can't
don't know why
believe
you
I have
can't
to
skip
sit
it.
through this shit. Yeah.
I know. You ever play Max Payne 3? And I was trying to upload a clip to Twitter, and I get shot. I do the perfect. I do it headshot. I'm like, perfect. I stop moving. I get shot in my back, and I got this fucking pink hole in my back, and I'm like, dude, it looks so bad. Like there's just like a pink circle in my jacket. I'm like, like it looks horrible. I got to
What
redo
game
it.
is that?
Max Payne 3. You know, like when you
Oh,
get
yeah.
shot, you get like a
I
hole.
hate that. Yeah, I hate
So
that.
funny, bro. Like that shit irks the hell out of me. But I think Max Payne 3, like somebody's like, dude, it got an update. I'm like, dude, Rev already told me that shit gets updates all the time. Like, there's not
All
like,
the time.
yeah, they were thinking like, oh, something happened. I'm like, bro, there's always updates for that game. I don't know what they're doing, but there's updates. So, but yeah, Last of Us, I'll buy it, I'll play it. I don't know if I'll run through it again. I really,
Is it going to be a $10 upgrade?
that's what they said. Like Ghost of Tsushima director's
Yeah,
cut.
I'll get it then.
You know, and the other thing I've been playing again, and it's awesome, is Mafia 2. Just awesome.
That is a
Like,
good game.
bro,
That is a good game.
it's in my top 10 games, man. I do this a lot. Like even Mad Max, I'm like, oh, it's in my top 10 games, but I can't help it. Like these little, and if you look at Metacritic Mafia 2, it didn't do particularly great. Like it did okay. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
the dialogue in Mafia 2 is fucking hilarious. Like it's so well done. They reference so many fucking mob movies. And I'm a stand for that shit. Like, you know what I mean? So man, Mafia 2 is just excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, very good game. I don't think it got. Is it 60 FPS yet on console? It's
You
not,
said
is it?
you said it wasn't. That's how
Yeah, it's not. And Mafia Remake is only 30 FPS. What a joke.
Mafia Remake
What
is
a
awesome.
what a joke. It was good. Yeah, I liked it. I like Mafia 3, man. Yes, it's repetitive, but Lincoln Clay is such a beast.
I
You know what I
love
mean?
Lincoln Clay. I love Lincoln Clay. I've gone back to Mafia 3, Rev, maybe 5 times, and I cannot get through it. I
Dude,
try.
I beat that sucker. I beat all the DLC too. That's one of my
What?
most played games on Steam. Dude, I'm telling you, man. If you empower the player, like that's what I want, man. I want a strong, beastified character, man. How hard is it? I don't want to play as a weakling.
No, listen, I love Lincoln Clay. At first, when I'm like, dude, Lincoln Clay, like this is a mafia fucking game. What do y'all do? You know what I mean? But then you understand the story,
4, 5,
you learn the
5.
character. I love Lincoln Clay, but I just can't get through Mafia 3. How many hours you got?
It's my 5th most played game on Steam. 52.3 hours.
Damn, that's low. What the fuck?
Well, my number 1 game is Max Payne 3 with 88 hours. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 2 with 65.9. Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is freaking awesome, at 61 hours. Doom Eternal at 54 hours. Then Mafia 3 at 52.3 hours. And you ready for this?
Hit me.
Days Gone, 52.1 hours.
Beast of a game, bro. I didn't beat it on PC.
So Days Gone was so good. I beat it on PC.
Wow. How do you see that? How do you see your most played? Does it just tell you the top?
Just click your profile.
Yep.
Go to profile, and then over on the right, hit games, and it's going to line them up in order.
Oh God. Okay.
You got that?
Yeah, you don't need to know mine.
What's your number one most played? You better tell me.
Dude,
Don't lie.
You're not gonna know what this is, Rev.
What is it?
It's Wallpaper Engine.
Oh, you freaking lame.
Followed by Peak 53, Golf with Friends, then Elden Ring with 236 hours, then Destiny 2 with 288 hours.
Oh my God. The cancer of gaming.
Yeah.
Destiny 2? Who plays Destiny? How many times are they going to repackage that piece of shit game, dude?
I couldn't see the light, man. Even though you told me it's repetitive, even though I knew it was a job, I couldn't help. I thought the shooting and everything was so good in Destiny, and I'm a space junkie. But once I realized that, dude, I'm missing out on all these other games because I'm playing this fucking DLC. It's gonna have the same bullshit boss, and I'm like, all right, I'm done with Destiny. I just dropped it. It was like a year ago for good. I just stopped buying updates. I didn't give a fuck. I dropped it. But I tried, man. I tried to like it. I watched your Ghost Recon Breakpoint. You know, where I'm like, oh, I bought that in the Ubisoft store, the little helicopter at the end.
Yeah. That was funny as shit.
Bro, we watched that with a couple of guys in the Discord. Because they were talking about Breakpoint. I'm like, dude, Breakpoint's better than Wildlands. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, tell me why you think Wildlands is better. Oh, the setting. Okay, I'll give you the setting, but everything else, the way AI just spawns up your ass in the middle of a house in Wildlands, they just spawn. In Breakpoint, you can clear out a whole city. If a chopper comes, you shoot it down. That's a wrap. No one else is coming. You know what I mean? You clear it out, you clear it out. And then the movement, the shooting was better. Dude, I was arguing with these guys. So we watched your film. We watched the whole video over. And they're like, had a little change of heart at the end. It was funny. Samu with the 5 said, it's 4 a.m. in Europe. Can't sleep. Appreciate you guys keeping me entertained. Appreciate the 5 and no problemo. He's Porter Rock, my guy, said, I mostly agree with Rev except Trey's part. Love seeing you back together. See what I'm saying? People like Trey's, bro. Appreciate that, P Rock. But yeah, I mean, I've been going back. Dude, you got to go back to Cyberpunk. What are you doing? It's everything you love. Dismemberment.
Get into it. I can't. I've tried. I support them. It's CD Projekt Red, man. I bought the DLC on every platform. I'm supporting them. I've tried starting that game over like literally 10 times. The gunplay feels like shit, Blaze. The gunplay sucks. I'm sorry.
It's not.
RoboCop has better gunplay.
Okay, I agree with that, but
it needs to be third person.
I think you would like it, man. The dismemberment, you got bitches with curvature and shit, and you know.
AOV has bad voice acting, 100%. Voice acting's terrible. Well, you got to be the female. I picked the female too. Her voice acting's bad too.
Did you try
her? Yeah, I tried her, and then I like tried to make her naked and screenshot her. Don't ask me why. I was just trying to look at the graphics of the game and shit. Dude, you can't even look at her naked.
Why, they blur that?
Are you kidding me? No, they put panties on her. I'm like trying to get underneath her. I'm like, who authorized these panties? I put no panties. I specifically said no panties for this sequence, and they put panties on her. You know, you're taking my freedom away. Like, what are you doing? I'm trying to conduct an investigation over here.
Bro, you got to learn to mod your shit, baby.
I'm not modding shit. I'm not doing that.
Well, if you want to see a nice vagina, bro.
No. I don't need to see it that bad. Put it in the game. How hard is it? You know what I mean? But
the driving's horrible in Cyberpunk. That's
what I'm driving. Yeah, just in the city. I don't know, man. There's just something off with Cyberpunk. I can't figure it out. But the voice acting is definitely not where it should be, and the shooting feels unsatisfying.
Damn, bro, that's a shame, man. I think especially the later missions get fucking awesome, man. I think you'd really fucking like the later missions too.
Maybe I don't know. There's no telling. Maybe I'll play it one day. Maybe one day it'll just hook me. But
are you surprised for Game of the Year contenders? Like, is there anything like, holy shit, I can't believe they put that on there? Like, is there anything that like, holy shit?
Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing.
Resident Evil 4? What I mean?
I'm shocked Resident Evil 4 got nominated, to tell you the truth.
But you ain't got a problem with it.
Absolutely not. If it wins, it wins. I don't care who wins and who loses anymore. Think about it. What's that game? Overwatch got Game of the Year.
Crazy.
Like
Crazy.
that show became irrelevant the second that happened.
Crazy.
What did it go up against? What did Overwatch beat out for Game of the Year?
Let me check.
Can you look that up, please? Like, why are we even talking about Game of the Year awards? You picked Overwatch. You just completely discredited everything you do from this point forward. In my eyes.
I think it was a weak year, but let me see if I can find out who was there.
I promise you there was something better in Overwatch.
I can't fucking find it. God damn it. Someone in
this guy's saying Uncharted 4. You telling me Overwatch beat Uncharted 4?
Did it? Was Uncharted 4 nominated? Fuck.
There's no way it beat Uncharted 4. Like, and we're still waiting to hear what these people say. Like, are you kidding me?
What year was that? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
Well, Uncharted 4 definitely. I was definitely shocked when they won for sure. For sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
2016.
2016.
So put 2016 Game of the Year award nominees. Doom, Uncharted 4, Inside, Titanfall 2. Every single one of those games is way better than Overwatch.
Well, there you go. Wow. Yeah, I would have took Titanfall 2.
It beat Doom 2016, dude. What a joke.
That's crazy, bro. Doom's 2016 got beat by Bro, and the thing is, the thing that bothers me is Overwatch is multiplayer only. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It shouldn't even been considered. It shouldn't have even been considered. What are the nominees, anyways, for Game of the Year? Like, I feel like I've seen it.
It's RE4, Baldur's Gate 2, Spider-Man 2, Mario Wonder.
Baldur's Gate. Oh my god.
Rev, that's the new hotness, brother. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, dude, turn-based. Get it out of here. Oh, you're just not intelligent enough. No, you don't have the hand-eye coordination anymore. So you need to think about what you have to do 5 minutes in advance. Like, dude, turn-based is cancer. Baldur's Gate 3. Alan Wake 2 got nominated?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, RE4, Mario Brothers, dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at Mario Wonder. Look at the gameplay. Does this game look any different than the last 20 Mario games?
I say this all the time, and I get ridiculed in Discord.
What in the F are we doing? Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could argue Spider-Man 2 is a lot like Spider-Man 1, so I guess I'm kind of being a hypocrite. RE4 is just a remake. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you right now, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. You know why? Because it's the worst game of them all. That's why. I'd rather see Mario win, but it'll go to Baldur's Gate 3.
Didn't I read a tweet? I'd rather play Mario than Baldur's Gate.
I don't think I said that, but I would. If you told me I had to play one, I'd rather play Mario because at least I can control Mario. You know what I mean? I don't freeze and then have to hit whatever you do in turn-based garbage. You know what I mean? Oh, you're being so close-minded, dude. Get it out of here. It's 2023. There's no place for turn-based. We need to be finding ways to make gameplay better. Turn-based, I feel like, was only created because of hardware limitations. That's what I feel like.
You might be onto something on that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's 2023. We need to be figuring out new ways to make gameplay more streamlined and more fun. Not keeping us back in the Stone Age with turn-based. And I'm not saying the developer is lazy. I'm not saying they don't care about their game. I know a lot of love went into Baldur's Gate 3. It's just, I just can't deal with turn-based. That's all.
But what about people that are saying that first person shooters haven't changed in the decade either?
They haven't. They haven't.
There's
Dude,
no
I'm sick.
innovation.
I'm sick to death of first person shooters.
You
I'm
ain't
sick of
lying.
them. I'm sick of them.
You ain't lying.
RoboCop hooked me because it's RoboCop. How often you get to play as RoboCop? You know what I mean? I can pick dudes up like in Crisis and chuck them. And I can chuck them far. Dude, that's awesome. It's a power fantasy.
Yeah, no, but I thought you wouldn't like the movement. That's the one thing I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna start off and you walk like, and I know it's RoboCop, but I just figured you wouldn't like it.
RoboCop.
I know, but
RoboCop.
it's gameplay. It's gameplay. I'm thinking you wouldn't like it, you know.
No, I'm a big fan of the original RoboCop movies, so it's like it's immersive. I understand why I'm walking that way. Now, how about when you run? How about other games where I run that fast and there's like no explanation as to why? Like if you look at some gameplay to Alan Wake 2, why can I only run as fast as RoboCop can?
What game were you referencing when you had your girl on your fucking back on your shoulder and you got the shotgun? You're like, boom, boom. What were you referencing, by the way?
What are you talking about?
You got your girl on your shoulder and you have a shotgun, a real shotgun in your hand. You're like, why is my movement?
Yeah, that was Killzone 2.
Okay.
That was the Killzone 2 controls. I was saying there was no reason for the controls to be sluggish. Remember when people were defending them? They were defending those sluggish controls. It's more immersive that way. If you were a real soldier, you'd know. It's like, dude, are you freaking nerds?
Killzone 2.
You know what I mean? You absolute freaking idiots.
Yeah, I love Killzone 2. I got, did I hate it at the time? The movement. I mean, do I still hate it? I guess I wanted better movement, but dude, that game's awesome. I got
It is good. It is good despite the bad controls, but it has poor controls. That can't be debated.
Bro,
I mean, it can be, but it's like I don't care to debate it with anybody.
We ain't got no more games, man. There's no more like, someone says, why doesn't Sony make a first-person shooter? I feel like that's the one. I feel like Naughty Dog made a first-person shooter. I feel like they would innovate something. They would do. They would figure out.
Yeah, they'd make it completely gory.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If all these shooters are the same, that's what they haven't innovated on, in my opinion, Rem, is the little details. Like, if it's like, let me shoot, like people, like I was arguing with Meds. Oh, I don't care if my fruit doesn't blow up when I shoot it. And it's like, Meds, it's not the point, bro. It's just like, I pay attention to little shit like that. Like, I want to be able to shoot everything. I want everything to be dynamic. I don't want everything to be like Resident Evil Village is awesome. Awesome game. But 98% of the fucking props on a table is fucking glued to it. It's super glued.
Yeah, that's irritating. I love that game, but yes, I would have preferred to be able to like smash it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me, like, bro, there's a reason people like Crisis, because you can blow up fucking everything. You know what I mean? But
I love Crisis 1. The original Crisis is so good.
I like
Crisis 2 and 3 as well.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Manhunt was awesome. Manhunt 2 was freaking awesome. I beat Manhunt 2. You know what I mean? Like, those games are gone forever. You understand that, don't you, Blaze? You understand that. GTA 6 is gonna have some bullshit in it. You know, I don't want to play as a chick in GTA.
Hold on, Red.
Call me sexist all you want. You know what I mean? Listen, I think I've proved I'll play as a female. I put 20 hours into Horizon Zero Dawn. I put 20 hours into Forbidden West. I bought Returnal. I played it for 30 minutes because it's garbage. But
no, it's not. No, it's not.
I beat Tomb Raider. Dude, going back to the beginning is complete and total disrespect. The fact that you people endured that game makes me sick. It really does. Because all you did was enable that lazy ass decision. You know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm glad you liked it. Bottom line, I'll play as a chick, but not in GTA, man. Don't do this in GTA. Why? GTA is like one of the most masculine games you can play. Nico Bellic. Look at the shit you can do. Remember how popular it was to pull over and get a prostitute? Do you remember that? Now I'm running around with pigtails. Like, come on, man.
But what about if the behind looks good?
That'll help.
That'll help, And
That'll help.
you know what I'm saying? Rev's saying, "Oh, there's gonna be bullshit in the game." If it's current day GTA, which people are saying it's gonna be current Miami, whatever, you would expect bullshit. You expect people on the side like, she, her, or whatever, holding shit up, like it's almost like they have an excuse to do it. You know what I mean? Because it's current. That's what's currently going on. You feel me? But I'd rather personally have an 80s, 70s GTA. I know people want current, but because then there's no excuse, because back then it was crazy. People did whatever, no one cared. Dude, the music, that whole neon look, 80s, 70s. Oh man, like a Vice City. Dude, if they were just like, yeah, we're like remaking like a Vice City spin-off, like, dude, oh my god. I love Vice City, dude. Vice City's
Dude,
awesome.
Vice City was good. Yeah, and I have Ray Liotta.
Bro.
Did you know that, Ray Liotta? Hey, how about your game? They came out with a game for you where you're like the main character.
Oh no. Who?
That Assassin's Creed game. Like, bro, that's you.
Bro, that's me. Dude,
How
they owe
awesome
me.
is that, huh? If I were you, I would have bought it just because they used my likeness.
Dude,
I
I
didn't
already
buy it because I'm not trying to run around in a game where I got to be your square ass. But like, I'd rather play as a female than play as you.
What?
But
Listen,
it just looked like the same old bullshit. So I didn't even waste my time with it.
you know what? Assassin's Creed, what's it called? Fucking Mirage. I
Mirage,
already,
yeah, dude, it's you. Yeah, it's you on the cover.
yeah, that's what Easton, my boy Easton, said.
Yeah.
Oh, Bassam 4K. You look just like him, bro. The guy that made the thumbnail for me, that makes the thumbnails for you or your boy, I forget his name, but dude,
Yeah.
the thing is that game, Rev, you would like it because it's just everything is straightforward, bro. You would bro, it's a short game. You would love that game. I'm telling
Negative.
you.
I've looked at gameplay. No, it's all stealth. The actual fighting is terrible. There's no impact. I've
People
already looked
want
at
stealth.
gameplay.
That's what they said. They want stealth. They want old Assassin's
I
Creed.
don't want stealth. I don't want stealth. I want combat. I want good, solid combat.
You telling me if they come out with a Splinter Cell and you got to stealth around here and there, you wouldn't a Splinter Cell
Splinter Cell, you have the option to go loud or stay stealthy. That's what made Blacklist so special.
Blacklist was
phenomenal.
Yeah, I played that.
Metal Gear Phantom Pain had awesome stealth, but it also had awesome gunplay. You know what I mean? You can't have one without the other. I don't want a game that just focuses on having the stealth look good and then the combat just You know what I mean? Because I need to be able to just clean mother effers out when the stealth plan goes wrong, because it's going to, because I'm going to get impatient. You know what I mean? And I'll be like, my time is valuable. I don't got time to be creeping up on all these guys.
Yeah, I tried before I deleted Final Fantasy yesterday. I said, let me just, I'm so close to the end. People are saying, let me just try. And I'm running around and I'm like, it's been so long. I don't know what the fucking, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate that because I'm so close, but I just fucking let it go. Fuck it. I needed space. It got deleted. I wanted to beat it, you know what I mean? But it's too much. It's too, these cutscenes are fucking 20 minutes long, bro. It's like, Jesus fucking
Whoa,
Christ.
what did you scrap?
Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, me too, man. You're way too long. Too long.
Awesome cutscenes. Don't get me wrong. Some of the cutscenes were great, but yeah.
Yeah, they extended that story about 20 hours too much. If that game would have been 25 hours, it would have been good.
John Doe,
don't you want? Go ahead.
No, he said, "What's you guys' dream car?" I know yours. Isn't it like a fucking Mustang or a Challenger or some shit?
I don't really have a dream car.
Well, you were about to buy a car. What was that car you were about to buy?
I was gonna get a Mustang.
Thank God you didn't, huh? Car payments, fuck that, dude.
Dude, gas.
Yeah, but you go to work and back.
So expensive. And I just don't drive enough.
Me either.
I hate driving.
Me too.
I hate it.
I hate traffic. I hate all that shit, dude.
The older I get, the more I don't even want to be out in public, dude. Like I'm like becoming a hermit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I get out in public. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you now, I think I said this on your last podcast, the last time I was on. If you haven't watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, you better get your ass in gear. Because let me tell you something. That is the best show. That is the best comedy show I've ever seen. Larry David is the funniest guy in the world. I laugh nonstop at this show. Larry David is my brother. I'm related to this guy. Do you understand? No personality matches mine as much as this guy does. In a show,
What's the show
in a
called?
movie, nothing. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Bro, it is solid gold.
Dude, season 12.
I freaking love that show.
Dude, there's 12 seasons of this shit?
Dude, Larry David is the man. He's the man. And it's funny, too, because Chuck originally told me to watch it. And I said, well, what's it about? And he said, it's from the creator of Seinfeld. I was like, oh, shit, I really like Seinfeld. So he shows me a picture of Larry David. And I said, yeah, no, get it out of here. I'm not watching that thing. And he goes, bro, he's funny. I was like, I don't care. Look at him. I'm not staring at this old, wrinkled up, bald man for however many episodes. You know what I mean? Dude, I finally gave it a chance. My goodness. I can't believe what I was missing.
Really?
What a good show.
Yeah, I just bookmarked it.
What a good show. Dude, this is the most confrontational mother effer in the world. And he's a pussy. Okay? So that doesn't match me. You're like, sure it doesn't. But he will call out anybody. He doesn't give a shit. It's so refreshing to see, man.
What is this on? Netflix? What?
It's on HBO Max.
Okay. I got HBO Max.
It's something special, man. It really is.
I bookmarked it.
It's a little different than what you're used to. The earlier seasons seem real low budget, but it gets better.
What is it? What does it resemble in terms of other shows? You got any like
Seinfeld?
Okay, all right. Well,
did you like Seinfeld?
Yeah, of course. Who don't like Seinfeld? Did you, Blaze? Bro, I like Seinfeld.
What's an episode? Tell me an episode of Seinfeld right now. Go,
dude. I can't give you an episode off my head.
Tell me an episode. There's so many classic episodes. You like Seinfeld. There's got to be.
Dude, I like it. Doesn't mean I love it. Just because I like it.
Tell me an episode.
I can't really give you an episode.
Yeah, because you don't like Seinfeld. Listen, Blaze, you don't have to pretend with me.
Listen.
You don't have to pretend. We're friends here. If I don't like a show that you like, I'm going to tell you.
Rev, I don't like pretend to like it. Rev, I don't like half the shows you watch, bro. What's that?
I don't watch any shows. What are you talking about?
No, you've recommended me.
What?
Yellowstone
was good. Yes.
You know who I watched a couple episodes with my girl? She ends up watching it, not even me.
And probably because she's wanting Rip to freaking go balls deep in her.
No, it wasn't bad.
No, this is what a real man is like.
Fuck you.
Dude, all the females are sweating Rip.
Yeah, bro.
You know why? Because he portrays a masculine man. And that's what women want.
That's the shit they pretend they don't want, though. That's the shit they...
Dude, no.
I'm telling
Listen,
you, bro.
A woman can't escape her DNA. She can't. She just can't escape what's in her DNA.
And either can...
Run from it. What is it? Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
What movie is that?
Oh, my God, Blaze. It's Infinity War, man.
Bro, I'm not good with movie quotes, bro. I'm not good, you know. You're going to tell me I didn't watch Infinity War now? Like, I don't...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. Guys in the chat, watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. You got to watch it. It's hilarious.
See,
so funny.
You're bad at that, Rev. You can't just look at shit and write it off just because it's like, why would I do that?
I don't like watching ugly people.
That's fair.
I'm very superficial. You know what I mean? I don't like looking at ugly people. I don't like looking at ugly characters. You know what I mean? You're on the screen for a reason. You should be pleasant to look at. Oh, what are you, gay? You want your guy to be pleasant to look at? Well, that's fine. If that's what you want to say, if that's what you want to call it, I don't care. But it's like, yeah, like looking at Larry David, that's not somebody I want to look at. Like looking at Arnold now in a movie hurts me. I can't look at him like this. I think once you reach a certain age, you're no longer an action hero. You need to hang it up. Hulk Hogan, get your nasty ass out of the ring, which he has done. But it's like, I feel like you're just bringing shame to your name.
Undertaker did the same shit, bro. It's like, bro, retire, bro.
Yeah, get lost, man. You're shitting on your legacy. Leave when you're still healthy and you still look okay. You know, don't rot at the seams like Clint Eastwood. I started watching a movie with Clint Eastwood. Dude, he looks 300 years old. I turned it off. I couldn't take it. I was like, why is he doing movies at this age? This is ridiculous. Now, that's not to say that there's no place for you. Okay, Anthony Hopkins is one of my favorite actors of all time. I'm just saying, don't headline the movie. Don't make an action star out of Arnold. He's too old. Stallone, you're too old. You had probably the best run. Mad respect for staying in shape for as long as you did, but you're getting to where it's hard to look at you. So it's time to hang it up.
Somebody told me and my cousin Vinny that you can see tape, like to pull his face or something like that. And I'm like, I forgot who was telling me that.
He's probably had like 10 facelifts.
Bro, he's aged awful, bro. He doesn't even look the same, dude.
Dude, old age is, oh my God. Yeah, I can't.
You seen Bruce
Willis? Yes, bro. I've seen. Terrible.
Dude, and money can't fix that shit, huh? It's just like, damn, bro. He's like holding his daughter. Like, dude, that's so sad to see, bro. That's so sad.
Ain't nobody getting out of this alive, man.
Damn, bro. You would think money could do something like fucking some secret ass.
I mean, it can, but maybe give you an extra 10 years. But outside of that, look, I'm going to tell you guys something. Okay? I'm going to go off topic a little bit. You ever heard the term, and I'm sure you've heard it, this is nothing groundbreaking, weak body, weak mind? Oh my God, that shit is so true. Listen, you guys, you gotta exercise, you gotta get back in the gym, take care of yourselves, man. Weak body, weak mind. That shit is so true. I'm not saying you can't have a strong mind if your body's weak due to an injury or something like that, but that's a different set of circumstances. If you were physically able, you have to be strong in body and strong in mind. You know, I've done some things over this past 6-7 months, dude. And I've really gone down the drain. I've been mentally weak, and a lot of that is because I'm physically weak. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm just telling you, man. Get your bodies in check.
No, it does make sense from what has transpired. Yes.
This is my third week. It's my third week in the gym, dude. Like every leg workout, I feel like I gotta vomit afterwards. But it's like, my God, dude, I'm so weak. I'm so weak. It's like, no wonder my mentality's so screwed up. It's because I'm a bitch. You know, I got so lazy, and you don't even realize how lazy you've gotten. You know? Get in there, get on the bench, go pick up some dumbbells, look at how far you've fallen from grace. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's bad.
Bro, that's 100% true, bro. I think, you know, I don't want to get into like politics here, but like there's some guy said something in my Discord and about another YouTuber, right? He was making fun of his weight or whatever. And he associated me with that. So it's SolidCast Discord. That's, you know, it's like, bro, one person says something and you got fucking emotional about it. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, bro, it is true. If you feel good, if your body is like, if you feel solid, like, I know what you mean, bro. Like that makes a lot of sense, bro, because I've been fucked up mentally, you know, for like, I'm good now. Remember I told you I fixed myself? I'm good now, but like I was fucking going through it for 2 years, bro. I couldn't get right. Shout out to Dank Nate. Honestly, he gave me like a bunch of vitamins, ashwagandha, a bunch of shit to take that really helped improve, like B12, all that shit. Like just daily supplements that really help me for real. Like really, I can't thank you enough, Dank Nate, for real. Shout out to you in the chat. But yeah, I that's a solid fact right there. I feel like if you feel good, you know what I mean. You feel good, you look good, you're mentally good. You know what I mean. So I agree with that. I got no.
Yeah, and also it also helps with confidence. You don't understand how much your confidence affects your mindset and how you conduct yourself in the real world. You know what I mean? You need to have complete and total confidence in yourself. And if you're weak, that's hard to do, man. You got to bluff. You got to bluff. Here's the scale. So I invented a scale. Every man, regardless. Now, once you hit a certain age, this isn't going to apply to you. But if I can do it, you can do it. So every man needs to be able to meet this. You need to be able to do 10 strict pull-ups. Okay? And just so you know, I'm still working to this scale. That's how bad I've fallen off. I can do 8 strict up and down pull-ups right now. I'm 235 pounds.
Pull-ups are tough.
So I'm light, okay? I can do 8 all the way down, all the way up. I still can't get 10. Every man should be able to do 10 pull-ups. Think about it. 10 pull-ups. Every man should be able to do that. 225 on the bench 10 times. That's every man should be able to do that. 225 10 times on the bench. You should be able to shoulder press 135 10 times over the head. That's mandatory. You should be able to squat 225 free weights 10 times. And you should be able to curl 135 pounds 1 time. Strict. That's your scale for bare minimum male standards. That's where you need to be at.
Can I just tell you?
You probably can't do any of that. Yeah, that's where you need to get.
Shut your ass up. Pull-ups. Pull-ups are fucking hard, bro. Fucking hard.
They shouldn't be hard for you, though, because it's not like you're some overweight guy. Chuck has problems with pull-ups. Chuck's over 300 pounds. So that's understandable.
Okay, but that doesn't mean just because I'm not over a fucking obese guy that it's fucking easy, bro. The pull-ups are
of course they're tough. You don't use your back. What do you use your back for? Nothing. Literally nothing. So you got to get in. You got to get on the pull-up bar, man. Just hang. Just hang every day. You don't even need to do pull-ups. Go out and hang on the bar every day for 2 minutes. Just hang. It's good for your shoulders. It's good for your back, and it's going to strengthen your back. Just hanging. Do it for about 2 weeks, and next thing you know, you'll be able to knock out 2 pull-ups. You're like, oh shit. And then just get to the top, hold it, and go down real slow.
You know, when I'm done with this, I have my little pull-up bar that hangs on your doorway.
Yeah, just hang. Just hang from it, dude.
No, I'm gonna send you a video of me doing at least 5 pull-ups.
All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. And don't make it to where your body's not like this. If you're pulling up like this, a lot of that's chest. You got to keep your body back, straight down, straight up. That way you're using your back.
Does your feet matter how they're hanging? Like,
they need to be bent backwards.
Right.
Listen. It doesn't. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Just.
Bro, but
I know. Body, weak mind. Weak body, weak mind.
Facts. But I think, Rev, I think you are a unicorn, bro. Like, you're 6'8".
I'm 6'6".
6'6". You fucking are. You look. You're 6'8". Even when you're like, oh, I haven't worked out, and I watched some of your recent videos, bro. Your arms, like, yeah, okay, maybe we don't notice it. Maybe you notice it, but I'm looking at you and you don't look any different. I'm just being real. You don't.
Oh,
you feel different. Okay, but you don't look different.
Feel a lot different.
Man, when you gonna retire so we can have some real conversations?
Dude, I need to. My God. When my man called me up and told me to delete that video, I was like, what did I even say? He's like, dude, you keep saying gay. You said females are worthless. Do you know how many females at our workplace, if they see that and report that? I was like, oh my God, I did say that. And you got your son in there. I was like, yeah. He's like, what if people from school see that shit? I was like, yeah, you're right.
You know how many people in the Discord were like, what the fuck? Rev's deleting it? because when I got off the phone with you, I was in the Discord. I was like, damn, man, Rev might have to pull the video down. I explained, this guy never calls and tells them to remove video. So when he calls, say, hey, maybe you shouldn't have that up, Rev's probably gonna be like, oh, well, all right. But I'm telling you, Rev, whatever. You probably feel better about it because you don't got to deal with it. But I don't think you said anything that was fucking too crazy.
I literally said women in today's society were worthless.
And that's a fact. What's the issue?
Guess what? Women in the workplace aren't going to see it that way. And I work with a decent amount of females.
I think let's be clear on this. I think you mean in terms of the dating scene, right? Or
100%. That's what I mean.
Okay.
100%. They're complete and total. I see. You know what I need to do? I need to wear a Fallout mask.
You already done that on one of the podcasts.
I need to wear a Fallout mask, and then we can have these conversations. You know what I mean? But I was telling my son, man, I said, listen, you're gonna have a hard time, dude. You're gonna have a hard time finding a quality woman. These females are ravenous today. My God. You think they're talking to just you? You think you're special? You know what I mean? You got to become mentally strong. You got to become physically strong. You have to separate yourself from the pack if you're going to lead anybody. So that's what we've been working on, So he's getting strong, man. He's getting real strong. He's
Bro, your son,
good. He's feeling good. He's wrestling. I think we're gonna. His teeth are fixed. You seen his teeth,
bro? I left you that.
Kid's looking awesome,
dude. He looks fucking like a stud, bro. With the tan, the fucking muscles, the veins, the nice smile. That's why I left you that, bro. And it's, dude, like you just go back just a few years, not even like anything crazy. Just go back 2 years on Solid Rev videos and watch his recent. Like, it's not even the same person, bro. It's not.
Can you pull up pictures on this?
Yeah.
Pull up that picture I posted on Twitter of him.
Oh.
I'm sure all these people have already seen it, but pull it up nonetheless. Look at this kid.
Bro, he's a fucking specimen, bro. You ain't lying, though, for real. Let me see. How do I fucking remember doing this?
Make an alternate channel, call it John Doe. You want to know what's funny about that? Suffer so proud. I have a channel called John Doe.
You ain't lying. You do. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was different, man. It was different when we were young. I'm 42. You know, I think a lot of people don't realize that. I'm 42, man. My son is 16, and it's like these females are oh,
look at that, right?
The females in the workplace, dear God.
Bro, he is fucking shredded, dude.
Look at this kid.
Fucking shredded, dude. It's fucking impressive, man. And honestly, all this shit.
Wish I looked like that at 16.
You ain't lying, dude. Like,
keep in mind, he's lost like 10 pounds. That's from wrestling. That's because he's been in there doing all kinds of crazy ass cardio. So he's dropped a bunch of weight. And 10 pounds on a 150-pound frame. And he's 6 foot. He's like 5'11" with his shoes off.
Dude, you don't know what, like, he is so ahead of the pack with this shit, dog. He is so ahead of the pack. He is so ahead of the pack, bro. Like, he's gonna, by the time dudes get to high school, college, all that shit, like, bro, he's like, I don't think the average guy is working this hard to get this type of a frame. I just don't. I don't see it.
We got John Doe in the chat. See that? There's all kinds of John Does.
Do you know who runs this Solid Rev out of context shit?
I don't. No.
Pretty funny.
I retweet them. It's funny.
Anything else you want me to see?
What, on my Twitter?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man.
You pull up that picture I did. That was last week I took that. Not bad for a 42-year-old man. I have a shoulder pump.
What's the shoulder pump?
Like I just worked out shoulders.
Oh, got you.
So the shoulders look pretty decent. That's not bad for 42.
Hell
You
no,
know
it's not.
what? A lot of that's genetics, though. So, you know, it's easy for me to sit back and talk shit, but it's like I I can do the bare minimum and look okay.
Yeah, bro. You are. That's what I'm saying. That like I think you try to compare your like you're you, bro. Yeah, I mean everybody else don't got that. Like I feel like you can work out and get right back into like muscle memories there, and you're right back to where you want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
How would you approach dating right now if you were single? Grinder. What does that mean?
oh, Grinder is a gay app.
Like for gay people?
Yeah,
So
and
he's saying just be gay? Um dating. Goddamn, dude. Goddamn.
okay, Rev, give him the reality of it.
Well, I think dating sites are a bad idea. I think if you want to meet a quality woman, you're going to have to do it in spaces where you can meet them organically. Does that make sense? Through friends, go out to places where, it's like a social gathering, somewhere you can meet some. I think online dating is very, very toxic because women, if you can't get a man to where you have to go on a dating app, something's wrong with you. You got something wrong with you.
Yeah, but it's the interaction. Maybe they're
No,
shy.
it's attention. They need attention.
That
Women
too.
need
That too.
and they
That too.
thrive off of attention. So it's like you're gonna hook up with this chick. You think she's not talking to 10 other guys?
I
Oh
know, but
well,
what?
once she gets a load of me, she's gonna drop them all. Yeah, she is. Because you're special.
But what's the other alternative? Going to the bar and hanging around like a
No, I didn't
fucking.
say the bar. No, you have to have friends, man. I think that's the best way.
Well,
You gotta have friends. Now,
fuck having friends.
if you don't have friends, my God, my God, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Like
You
you
know what I
got
mean?
friends,
Like
Rev.
I got guys right now, like so. God, I can't really go into, but I'm going through some stuff. Like I got friends that would try to hook me up with several different kinds of females, uh, if I needed it. You know what I mean? So if you don't have that support system, um, shit, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I guess you could try the online dating, but
See,
know what you're doing. No, you're not going to find nothing quality. People get married because people are desperate. People are desperate. If you settle for something, if you marry, if you settle for a female and marry, that's a temporary solution to loneliness. It's going to end up bad, and you're going to end up miserable anyway. So, I mean, if you want a temporary solution, yeah, sure, try some online dating, but it's most likely going to be a waste of your time. And you got to think that whoever you're hitting it with, she's a human cum rag. She's been run through by. Did I ever tell you about that one individual? I'm not even going to tell you where we talked about this. She asked how many females I've been with. Did I tell you about that? And I told her the number, and she was like, "Whatever, you've been with way more than that." I'm like, "I'm dead serious." I was like, I'd have to really sit down and like list them. I said, "But what about you? How many guys you been with?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. I lost count after 100." Like, dude, that shit. I'm like, what? She's like, what? Don't even try to act like that's too many.
wow.
You lost count after. Just think to yourself, that's what's out there. That's
Dude,
that's what's out there.
listen, I got a real special thing in my heart for a whore. I really do.
No, you don't. No, you
But
don't.
but that's where it ends. Like I don't want to do anything else. You know what I mean? But I love them to death. I do. I'm sorry, Rev. I'm. You know, I love me a nice. You know what I mean? You want to be a little whore? Go ahead.
No. I think a lot of men have adopted that mindset. They've adopted that mindset as a defensive mechanism. No man genuinely wants a whore. That's not what we want.
I'm not saying long term. I'm just saying, bend over.
To use it, abuse it, and get it out of here. But it's like it's so dirty and filthy.
But that's why I like it. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some.
I don't know, man. Go ahead.
Rev, I've been locked up for 9 years, brother. Loyal, 9 years. If there's a full moon, I start looking up like a vamp. Like I go crazy. Like I'm losing my mind, brother. You understand that part? Okay. When I buy a fucking $10 sex toy, brother, it wasn't. I have to. My line is telling me to go out there and ponder around. And couldn't we just be an animal? Couldn't I just be a lion and just push up on a fucking, you know what I mean? Just go back to doing what I'm doing, dude. It's just.
You're like legitimately talking about banging a prostitute right now.
No, it's not just that. Not just doesn't gonna be that. It's just, I'm just I'm a little hungry.
So what are you? So you talking about like going on Tinder or something like that on the side?
I can't do it. Going
to bed? Yeah. All right, my man.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Love you.
I can't be disloyal. I've done it in the past. I can't do it no more, bro. It's too much of a headache for me. Because once you rub one out, you're like, oh, thank God I didn't go out. Thank God I didn't fucking go through with that. Holy shit. Because then, there's things happen, attachments and expectations and shit. It's like, dude, I ain't got time for it and I don't want to know. You know what I mean? Like you rub one out, you're like, oh, thank God I didn't do it.
I think you're full of shit, Blaze. That's what I think. I think people are only as faithful as their options. That's what I think.
Well, I don't put myself out there. I don't go out. I don't go out to clubs. I don't go. Right. I work alone. I don't put myself in an opportunity to fuck up because, yeah, you're right. I might fuck up. But you're right. That is true. People are only faithful as their options. I think that's
100%. 100%. It's
I don't care who you are.
Back from a judgmental. Most guys don't cheat because they can't cheat. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Oh, I would never. Because nobody would sleep with you. You know what I mean? That's why your wife runs the show. Like I was talking to, I'm pretty sure it was the wife. We were talking about this, and she said her friends, they treat their husbands like absolute shit, and they get everything they want. They spoil them. They come home with gifts and stuff like that. I said, what don't you understand about this? Like, how do you not see what it is? I said, it's because that is as good as it gets for them. They know if that woman leaves them, they're screwed and they're going to die alone. It's all they can get. They're complete and total jokes. So they've put their woman up on this pedestal and their woman's allowed to shit on them all day long as a result. That's why. That's not me. I can go out and get something else. You know what I mean? It's always been that way.
I don't know how a guy sits there and allows their woman to run the show. I think maybe because I think a lot has to do with financial. Like if you're financially not providing, I feel like that's when you might feel some type of way. Like, holy shit, like I'm not the breadwinner. I'm not. You might feel some type of way. That might fuck you up. You know what I mean? If your wife's making more money than you, that's not gonna.
It would mess with me, but there's ways to combat that. Okay, that's why your house needs to be your house. Like this is my house. This house is in my name. Now, because I'm married, if we get divorced, don't get it twisted. I'll have to give her half. This house appraises at $320K, and I owe 56 on it.
That's nothing.
Yeah. So like if I sold it, she'd have $100,000 in her pocket. But it's mine. You know what I mean? It needs to be yours. So like the girl needs to move in with you. And it's like, okay, she makes more money than you. All right. You still pay the bills. You still pay for everything. And some, oh, you're tripping, dude. She can do this. She can, okay. Well, that's fine. I know many guys that are like that. That's not me. My shit will always be my shit. No woman's ever taking care of me. That's not the way it happens. Women take care of me in other kinds of ways. You know what I mean? Cook dinner, do laundry, shit like that. But financially, no, I support. That's just the way it goes. Your money's no good here. Never move in with a woman in her place. Holy shit balls.
Yeah, bro, you're fucked. She's gonna
Yeah,
dictate all the rules.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, fuck that. Because the second something goes wrong, she's gonna tell you to get the fuck out of here. Just like
You
said.
just gave her the whole deck of cards, man. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely not.
Man,
So that's how I would work that. That's so she can never use money. She can never use money on me. You know, well, you're just mad because I make more money than you. What do you do with that money? What do I see from that? Nothing. So get that stupid ass argument out of here.
You ain't lying. That's a great point. If you're not touching the funds, then get the fuck out of here. You're right. If I'm not eating off it, then what do you care?
Exactly.
Great point. Great fucking
exactly.
point.
Now, if she wants to pay if we go out and she wants to like help with dinner or something like that, that's different. You know what I mean?
That's a great.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take no help, but at the end of the day, I'm paying for most of the shit.
Yeah,
that's just how I am, though.
See, my girl pays for groceries, so that's about it, though.
Yeah, that's what the wife does.
I mean, I'm not going grocery shopping. I can't. I've done it before, and I've gotten nothing but complaints. So I'm like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. So I came home with a bag of chips. I came home with all fucking bullshit chips and shit I like, nothing, because you just think selfishly, you think if it's like, oh shit, I'll eat that. Oh yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, that's all. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, I was just reading. He says, what do you think about separate checking accounts? I think it's mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Never have joint accounts.
Facts. Never.
Yeah, never. Mm-mm.
Bro, because, man, my boy goes through that all the time. Like, oh, I got to tell her this was 200. I'm like, why don't you just tell her it was 5? Oh, she won't allow that, bro. It's like, what? It's your money. That's crazy to me. Like, because now they got a list. They literally have an app, and they know exactly everything you've done and bought and spent and this and that. Like, hell no.
Yeah. Thoughts on not getting married? I think that's the smart way to play nowadays. Yeah, if you're a Christian, you're not living your life according to God's will. I understand all that. I understand my dad's point of view, but I think in 2023, that's outdated. Getting married is not smart.
Yeah, the rules just don't. They just don't favor the men in that scenario. If things go wrong, we're the ones that are paying for it, big time. And I think 100%. They need to be updated. They need to be updated and fixed, or else I think you're going to see a shortage in marriages, bro. I've been with my girl for 9 years, and I told her from the beginning, this ain't a new thing. I told her, listen, you want a promise ring, cool, but I'm not doing it. I refuse.
And think about the divorce rate. Like, what's the divorce rate right now?
I'm sure that's an easy stat to find.
Yeah, look at it. Compare it to like the 50s and the 60s. Tell me what the percentage is. I feel like we've talked about this before.
Bro, look at these. They're going by states. But it's
my son tells me that all his friends at school, their parents are divorced. All of them.
So between 35 to 50% of first-time marriages end in divorce.
I believe it's way more than that. I don't know anybody that stays married. You know what I mean?
That's high though. First-time marriage.
I just feel like it's unsustainable nowadays. There's just too many ways. There's just too many ways people can cheat. Women in the workforce is a huge one. You know what I mean? Dude, people are fucking at the workplace left and right. You know this. And it's unsustainable, man. You spend a lot of time at work. You're gonna end up catching feelings for somebody. It's just gonna happen. You know, women are emotional creatures. You can't sustain the kind of attention that she's gonna be getting from a new man because you've had the pussy. He ain't had it. So to him, it's brand new. So he's going to be patient. He's going to be tolerant. He's going to give her all this good advice. He's going to make her laugh. Meanwhile, she gets home and you're like, I'm tired, man. Let me go to sleep. She's like, he doesn't give me any attention, but this guy over here does. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So it's like, you lame fuck. Shut the fuck up and sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that bullshit ass excuse. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I'm not going to sit here and fucking puppy doll you and fucking... Can I lay with, like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. And this is why me and my girl fight we'll fight randomly, like, shit will go on for like a week because I'm not gonna puppy doll you. I'm not gonna. I love the girl to death, bro, but I just can't do it. I can't mentally. I can't do it. I feel like I'm losing. I'm taking a fucking. I don't know. I just can't.
I feel like you're full of shit. I feel like when these cameras cut, your honor. Bro, Your Honor, like a fly on shit. I don't like that reference. I don't even know why I just used it or that example. But
trust me, I swear to God on my
don't swear on your kids. Don't
listen,
do it.
On my dead cousin, bro. I haven't slept in
Why?
Listen. It's just an Italian thing. That's what we do. I haven't slept in my bed in 5-6 months.
I haven't slept in my bed in years. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, that means a lot. What do you mean?
Does it? I don't think it does.
And Rev. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get into. Well, no shit, you haven't. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Exactly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Anyways, yeah. So women in the workforce, Facebook. Dating apps, just
Facebook's bad.
There's way too. Everybody's on their phone. Everybody's on their tablet. Everybody's on the. So I want you to think about this, guys. So I'm going to give you an example. I want you to really think about this. So think about in your head right now. What are the top 3 things you love more than anything in this world? You don't got to say it in the comment section, but just answer it in your head. If somebody were to sit you down and say, what are the top 3 things you love the most? It can be people, it can be things, okay? And you're probably going to say something like my dad, my wife, my kids, not necessarily in that order, but you're going to say something like that, okay? Now, I want you to imagine that an alien race observes you for 3 days, okay? They're going to observe you 3 days, 24 hours each day. And at the end of their observations, at the end of those 3 days, they're going to tell you what they think you love based off your actions. Now, see, words and actions are very different. Like everybody knows this. Actions speak louder than words. If they were able to observe you for 3 days, what do you think they would say you love? I can promise you it's not going to be what you said. Think about that. I want you to really think about that. You're probably going to think you love very different things than what you said. I thought you said you loved your wife. You ain't spent no time with her. I thought you said you loved your mom. You didn't call her not one time. You played on that Xbox. You played on that PlayStation. You played on that tablet. You played on that phone. No, I'll tell you what you love. You love your electronics. You love your addictions. You love your habits, and you love yourself. You don't love those people.
We drink food and pussy.
Yeah. I don't know. Just the older I get, the more I think about different stuff, and
You ever think of calling your dad or mom?
I just saw him on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too. But like, you ever feel like, damn, I should be seeing them more or calling them more?
Of course, 100%.
That
But
shit,
the problem,
that shit eats at me a lot, bro. And I don't
it doesn't eat at you enough because you don't change it. Think about it. You don't change it, even though you know you should go see this person. You know you should call them more. You still don't do it. You still don't.
fuck, man.
That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. You know, you're aware of the problem and you still don't do it. But yet, God forbid, when something happens, you're going to sit back and you're going to feel sorry for yourself. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. You wouldn't change anything because you already knew what had to be done and you didn't change it.
You ain't never said a lie, bro.
It's just human, dude. We're selfish people. We're selfish human beings. Everybody is. Everybody is. We can sit here and say we love this person, we love that, but you love yourself. People are very fucking selfish, and the older I get, the more it becomes very, very freaking obvious. And everybody's so goddamn self-righteous. They're so self-righteous on Twitter, on the internet. Everybody wants a pat on the back. Oh, you're such a good person. No, we're not. We're not good people. We're not good people at all. We're selfish. We're selfish people.
And you even said, somebody calls me and it pains me to pick it up or talk to them.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to talk to this person. It's like, oh my God. That's literally how I look at the phone when it rings every time. I'm like, oh, why? Why are you calling me?
You know what's funny about that face? Do you know what's so funny about that face? The video I made when I came to your house and I opened the door, you did this. You went and turned.
Yes, because that's how I react.
Holy shit.
That's literally how I react. I don't want to talk. Text me, for crying out loud. Why are you calling? What can't be said in a text? I don't sit back and I don't talk on the phone. I don't like to do that. I know that contradicts me sitting in a podcast for 2 freaking hours, but this is a rare thing for me now, So I've had lots of time to take a break from this, but talking on the phone, man, that's rough for me.
Rev is
it'll be a sister. It'll be a sister. It could be my brother. It could be my dad. I'm just not in the mood, dude. I just don't answer.
And that's because we're not happy. And we try to accommodate ourselves and make it. I feel like if you were...
because we're selfish. Because we're selfish and we don't want to do anything that we don't want to do.
I agree.
But we want to do what we want to do when we want to do it, and we don't want to be bothered by anybody.
Okay. But don't you think if you were fully happy, truly happy,
what is happiness? No. What is
happiness? Good mood,
Blaze?
good mood all the time and shit like that.
You can't be in a good mood all the time. You can't be. What is happiness? What is happiness, Blaze? Happiness is imaginary. Happiness is a state of mind. That's it. Nobody's happy. We're not happy. Happiness is temporary. It's a frame of mind you have to adopt if you want to be happy.
It is a frame of mind. I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And it's you don't realize how spoiled we are nowadays. Like, we're so gosh damn spoiled.
See, someone said,
look at what we do.
Dude, someone said I always tell people to text me. Dude, if I have to sit there and text you multiple times to get it, just let me tell you what I have to tell you, and then I'll let you go, bro. Like, I can't do that texting shit, bro. I am not built for it. I fucking despise texting, dog. I hate it. Just call me and tell me what the fuck you want or need. I don't want to text you like a fucking little chatterbug. Like, I'm not doing that shit. Call me. That's just me. But a lot of people don't want to talk on the phone. I get that too. But I'd rather tell you what I need to get or where I need to go than fucking text. I can't do it, bro. I can't. You like text?
You rather talk on the phone?
If it's necessary, if you gotta tell
I want to text. I want to text. I don't want to talk to you on the phone.
Dude. I feel like a little fucking chat, I mean, I see my girl with her phone in her fucking hand up her ass all the time. It's like, dude, I can't.
What's the difference between that and you sitting at your PC staring at your computer screen? What's the difference? But I'm just sitting in front of a bigger phone screen.
Okay, but I'm not accommodating someone. I'm not texting someone.
No, you're playing a video game. What's the difference? I feel like playing the video game is more gay. At least he's having interactions with people.
Dude, fuck people. What interactions? I don't want to be around none of you fucking idiots.
Well, you're playing an imaginary world. You're playing fairy tale land.
And you know what? Take me away, baby. Take me out of this world. Fuck that.
I hear you, man. I
Fuck
hear
that,
you.
bro. You just said a couple weeks ago, dude, I forgot how fucking important video games or something to take your
I did
attention
not
off.
say that. That's a lie. I
What'd
never
you say?
said that. I said I forgot how good video games can be. Because video games can come along at a time in your life when you're really going through it, and you can escape. Dean Thompson escaped the gaming. You know, Dean Thompson had open heart surgery. I hope you reached out to this man.
I had no idea you had open heart surgery.
He had open heart surgery, Blaze.
Wow.
I've texted him every day. Now I've slacked off the last few days, but I saw him through the first
When
week.
was this?
A couple weeks ago, man. Open heart surgery.
Where
He
did
was
you
going
know
through
about
it for a while. Huh?
Where did you find this out?
I talked to Dean.
See, I haven't talked to him in like
Yeah,
a year.
I talked to him. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you checked in on him.
Yeah, I will.
But yes,
dude, I love
video games are they can be a great escape. But it's just like, lately with the state of gaming and everything like that, it's becoming less and less frequent for me. You know what I mean? And this guy in the comments said that I'm sounding like Russ Cole. Like if you watch True Detective, Russ Cole, a lot of the shit Russ Cole says are facts, dude. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Like life is the older you get, the more you realize a lot of shit you grew up believing is just like bullshit. And you can't put your faith in people, man. My God. You'd just be let down.
We're trained that way, though. We're trained to believe the fucking Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and all this.
Right. Bullshit. They want you to be hopeful.
Right.
They want you to have that hope, but it's like there's no hope. I know that sounds terrible, but yeah, man.
I feel like I always try to give you hope on the phone sometimes when you're telling me something. Like, man, I'm always the optimistic one and be like, yo, but this could be good. And it's like, I feel like I have to, because I feel like everybody else around you tells you exactly the opposite. Maybe because they know how you are, but I just feel like I try to give you like, man, it's not so bad, bro. Like I swear I try to do that for you, bro. Like, and it's not because I don't feel that way. I do feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody else around you is a fucking, yeah, dude, fuck, yeah, clock out at fucking nice. It's like, come on, bro. You can't be like, I try to uplift people sometimes, man. I don't know if I do a good job or not, but I try. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you get depressed a lot yourself.
I was in a shit. Bro, like I said, a couple years ago, I was going through it. I used to tell you, call you. I've said this before, like, dude, I don't feel good, this and that. Dude, fucking go to the gym, dude. Fucking stop eating that shit, dude. You tell me all this shit, you know what I mean? But I'm just not in control no more. So fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I buy everything.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not in control? What does that mean?
Because I used to try to control like, oh shit, my chest hurts. Let me go check it out. Let me go see why my chest is hurting. Now, something like bothers me. Unless I'm in excruciating pain and I can't fucking physically, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't even give a fuck. Like, I just refuse to, I just let that shit go, bro. If you know what I mean? That's why I buy everything. I like when I want something, I go buy it, because I'm not promised to be here tomorrow, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna be selfish and buy the things I want. I am. You know what I mean? As long as my family's straight, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. And somebody said this, and I want to cover that. Somebody said, oh, you're in the Discord a lot, you talk a lot. No, that's very true. That's all facts. But just because I'm in Discord doesn't mean I'm physically there or I'm not muted. You know what I mean? But I've always said Discord, me and Rev are totally different on this topic. I like the just because I'm on my computer doesn't mean I'm playing a game, bro. Very rarely I'm playing a game unless it's a new game that I'm into. Like, I haven't played any games the last fucking week, other than Mafia 2. I got back into a little bit, but I was just telling myself, like, damn, I ain't got shit to play, dude. Damn, there's no more fucking, like, I don't know what to play, bro. Spider-Man, after Spider-Man 2, like, I've been fucking, or is it RoboCop? After RoboCop, I'm done. Like, there's nothing that interests me. I don't want to, like, I have Think about the backlogs we got, Rev. All the money we spent, and like those games will never be. Bro, you won't boot up 90% of them games you've spent money on, and you bought them shits 3 fucking times. It's just crazy.
I know. I don't understand what you get out of being in the Discord with a bunch of dudes. I don't understand that.
And chicks.
That would drive me up the wall.
Listen, man. My Discord.
I'm not a social person, though.
Yeah, you're not. I am.
I avoid people.
You do. I avoid people a lot in the real world. You know what I mean?
Because, so it's like your therapy session, like being in the Discord.
It is. It's
so see, you need that interaction. I don't need it. I don't need it. In fact, a lot of times I'm like very opposed to it. I can be very hard to deal with. I get in these terrible moods, and I get very condescending. I see through everybody's bullshit, and it's hard for me to like not point it out. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, like I can be real unpleasant. I don't mean to be. So a lot of times, like,
you always point it out, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot. Like lately, what I do is I just been sitting in the room, dude. Sitting in the room and just listening to music. That's what I do. I just chill out, listen to music. That's how I've been like unwinding. I can't smoke weed. I don't have that luxury. I can't do pills. I don't drink alcohol. It's like I have none of these vices that all these people have that they can fall back on. Like I know so many people that are alcoholics. I didn't quit, but I'm almost there.
Rev, listen,
I'm almost there. You didn't see me take one hit, did you?
Tell that bullshit to someone else. You're not gonna tell me.
Dude, quit. Did I take a single hit? I said I'm almost quit. I'm almost quit. Almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Like yesterday, I took 4 hits of the vape, 4 different times, 3 hits apiece.
That's crazy, bro.
So
12. I took 3 hits in this 12. One sentence you just said.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop vaping. And I'm not doing it because of the health thing. I'm doing it because I don't want to be addicted to anything. I look at being addicted as weak-minded, and I want to be a good example for my kids. And I was driving the kids to school the other day, and I was talking to my son. Remember, I told you I've been in a real like messed up just place recently. And I was talking to my son. I said, "Hey, do I do anything that's like mentally weak in your eyes?" You know, because kids don't rank out what kids got to say, man. They watch. They've been watching you. And he says, the only thing I can think of that really makes me question is you vaping. I said, really? He's like, yeah, I like just watching you vape it's just disappointing to see.
Damn.
I said, all right. Well, I appreciate you telling me. I'm going to quit. I said, not right away. Give me some time, because I quit smoking cigarettes in 2013 and I quit it cold turkey. No problem. Now I started up again a couple years later when I was drinking. Then I quit again. Then I would start again. But I never got back into smoking full-fledged. I'll have a cigarette here and there. Vaping is a different beast, dude.
It is.
It is so much more addicting than cigarettes. It is hard to quit vaping.
And
super hard, but I'm almost there.
I can't.
I can't. Of course you can't. You're saying you can't. You can. You choose not to. You enjoy it.
I gave up opioids. I gave up. I don't even drink like that, bro. Like you see me, I used to have a beer every time I went live on the podcast. I got a fucking water. I don't even drink like that no more. But one thing I'm like, all right, let me pick one out of the 3. You know what I mean? And I chose one. But you're right. I do it. Man, I'm already thinking like, damn, this shit's fixing to die, and I'm fixing to fucking leave my house. Because I don't know how you do that, bro. That's willpower. Vape? Yeah, that's willpower.
It's not willpower, dude. I'm not like you, man. I'm not like we're different. No, Chuck tells me all the time I'm crazy. He says something's wrong with you. He's like, you understand that something's wrong with you, right? Like you're literally insane. He might be right, Like we were talking about, this guy just said it. Me and Chuck were talking about pornography the other day. I tell him, if I end up looking at porn and beating off to porn, when I'm done, I feel like a complete and total loser. Like I've literally had the urge to beat the fuck out of myself because I wasn't able to resist it. Meanwhile, every other guy I talk to them, it's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who doesn't like porn? And I'm like, it's what a child does. It's what a little boy does. You know what I mean? I got no business beating my dick to porn. And it's like, I legit feel some type of way about it. I'm not trying to put on a show for anybody. It genuinely disgusts me. So when I cave, dude, that hurts me, man. And I still do it. I still cave because my mind will come up with every single reason in the book why I should do it. And once I'm cleansed of that, you know what I'm talking about, all my senses come back and they go, you weak-minded bitch. Like, how freaking hard is it? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You couldn't resist? You're pathetic. This is what I hear in my head. You are fucking pathetic. Go get the vape while you're at it. Go get the vape, you little fucking bitch boy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, I have a real hard time with certain things.
Put that person beside you and slap him.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's the only thing that makes sense.
What happened? What happened to the ghost beside you?
No, because that's the one that makes sense. It's the weak-minded one, dude. I told you the things that we've talked about over the past few months. That was the weak side of me, man. It's a weak side that gives in to the pornography, that gives into the vaping, that gives into the addiction. That weak-minded motherfucker makes bad choices.
Can I tell you something?
Strong-minded individual. That's what keeps me on track.
When you were going through that, I never got off the phone like, holy shit, who the fuck am I talking?
Dude.
I never got off the phone and looked at you like, oh, what the fuck? You're a bitch. I never did that ever. I never.
Well, you should have. You should have, because that's what I did. And I look back, dude. If I could go back in time, I'm kicking my own ass with a golf club.
Sure. Now that you know, mistakes were made.
Joel. Yeah.
Everybody makes that mistake, bro. We're not gonna get into it. Everybody.
No. The mistake's been made. Should never be repeated. But that's another topic. We don't want to keep talking in code because they don't know what the hell we're talking about. Yeah. But that's why I say weak body, weak mind. So it's like it's time to get back in the gym. It's time to refocus. And I feel like my testosterone's low. Because like I've been real emotional lately. Like I've been noticing, like I've been tearing up on shit. I don't tear up. I've been tearing up on shit, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. Like I've been getting like real emotional. So I'll just be sitting back thinking about something. I was sitting back listening to the Max Payne theme. I think it's called 90 Max Payne. If you can pull that up, can you pull that up?
I think I can. That shit got a gazillion views. I think. I know exactly.
No, I don't think it does. It could be plus 90. I keep that shit on repeat though. Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3, 90. Do 90. I think it's only like, okay, yeah, it's a minute 27. Minute 32. Hit that. Can you play it for the people?
Minute 32?
Yeah.
Minute 32.
Plus 90. Hit it. Look at my beard. God, I'm getting so old. It's over.
Tell me if you can see this, because
plus 90 right there. Minute 27. Hit it.
I don't know if they can hear it.
I hear it.
Well, you've referenced me this.
Okay, so that song, I'm sitting back. I got it on repeat. It's just playing. I'm kicking back. I'm thinking about everything. I'm just thinking about like, dude, tear comes down my face. I was like, okay, all right. So my, my test is low, man. My test is low. It's got to be. I might have to get on TRT.
Bro, that type of music is putting you in that element, though.
But I need to be in that element. You know, it helps me think. Helps me think
No,
clearly.
I'm not
You know
judging
what
you
I
for. I'm
mean?
just saying, like, that shit would make me like. That's a pondering. Like, damn. Let me think of.
It's
Let me
so
think.
good.
Yeah, it
It's
makes
so
you
good.
opens your mind type shit. That type of
It's so
music.
good. I love it. I love it. That's my shit, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were being a bitch. Wow, holy shit. I'm just playing. No, but you know,
We all have our weaknesses, man.
dude, honestly, I'm flawed as a motherfucker. But I want Rev. I can't cry anymore. I've tried, bro. I've fucking tried.
That's where I was at. That's where I was at. Because sometimes as a man, you want to just have a good cry. You know what
And
I
I
mean?
can't.
I know that sounds gay, but it's like if I could just cry because you feel all these emotions, you want to just let it all out, nothing will come. I feel like now I'm so like my kids have never seen me cry. You know, my daughter's 17. She's fixing to be 18 years old. I feel like had I engaged and started trying to cry, right, I probably some bad things probably would have happened. Yeah. So I might have to go see a doctor, dude.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If my son comes up to me and says, "Dad, I don't like when you do that," or "I don't like that you vape," that would maybe throw it in a different perspective for me. It would make me feel like I'm fucking up or I'm letting him down. You know what I mean? Because I understand why you're willing to quit and trying. By the way, I just want to cover that. I know we kind of passed it, but I'm just running that back. If my kids came up to me and said, "Dad, I don't like when you do that," that would fuck with me too. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely try to do something about it. You know what I mean? I would be
Yeah,
more
yeah,
driven.
100%, man. You wanna be a good role model to your kids, you know, and that's something my dad always said. Do what I tell you to do, or do as I say, not as I do. And that's not to say he was bad, but like he smoked, he drank. Uh, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to set the example.
Do
You
you ever
know,
feel like you should have a different hobby
then what? Then like
than
games?
yeah? Do you ever feel like you know
Like what though? What am I gonna go do? And
every time I go to
let's
my
use
dad's
games
house?
as a hobby
Okay,
loosely because I've beat 4 games in the entire year. It's all I play. I haven't played any multiplayer games at all. So I've spent very little time playing games this year.
that's true. That's true. That's an improvement though.
Yeah.
Usually it's not the case. Usually you'll try all these.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I spend way too much time playing games. But yeah, this
But
year
just because you didn't beat
was
them doesn't mean you didn't buy them and try them, right?
yeah, I tried them, but very minimal time. I talked about the time I put into them in that video I uploaded. You probably didn't even waste your time watching it.
Bro, I watch all
You
your
didn't miss
videos.
anything. It's trash.
Um,
Pointless, stupid video anyway.
they're not. Um,
It's all pointless at the end of the day.
what a shitty ass. Can you cut it the fuck out with the shitty ass, fucking lame ass attitude, bro? You're
It's
your
not lame. It's true.
bro. You're your own fucking worst critic, bro. Like let that shit ride, bro.
Everybody's their own worst critic. Everybody.
But yeah, but when it gets in the way of fucking greatness, bro. Do you know somebody? I don't know who shared the Halo video. I think it was in my Discord. I don't know what the fuck. What the Doomars? You know what I'm talking about, bro. That shit's a classic. Those skits, the Walking Dead classic,
Those are
classic.
terrible. Those are cringe. I can't stand watching those. I like that word, cringe. I've been using cringe a lot. Everything's
Really,
cringe. You notice that? There's so
the
much
word cringe
shit.
is kind of cringe, honestly, to me.
Dude, every video I look at of mine is cringe. I can't stand them.
I used to feel like that. I'm like, dude,
Man,
especially
I
my
can't.
older ones. The older ones, I'm like, what was I doing, dude? I can't. Hey, the first SolidCast that we did on your channel, they're unwatchable.
Uh-huh.
I can't watch a single one of them.
I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't rewatch these. I can't rewatch them. Yeah, I
You
can't
tell me
even
that
believe.
that clip I sent you wasn't funny as fucking balls. Come on.
No, I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like listening to myself. I don't like looking at myself.
That's a you thing, bro.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me,
don't feel like most people like their voices. Yeah, now I look at all this white shit in my beard. It's like,
bro, a little
holy
swipe from
shit
Just for
balls.
Men and it's a wrap. Come on, baby.
Yeah, no, I just use some mascara.
You wouldn't believe how many guys touch up with bullshit like that, bro. A lot of guys
Dude,
do.
it's so fast. It's so
Yeah.
fast. Just boom, 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 done. You look 10 years younger. You know
Isn't
what I
that
mean?
crazy, bro? What fucking just the color can do for you, bro? It's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't got gray hairs yet, bro. Holy fuck. I'll
How old are
have like,
you?
I'm 34.
34. Yeah, and you're Muslim, so you age pretty decent. So
Hey,
well,
listen,
you're a Arab.
I'll take the Muslim. Listen, if I wish I was Muslim, because I'll be having
You
4 or
can be
5 of them.
Muslim. You can convert to Islam.
Oh, Islam is the fastest
Shit,
growing.
I can convert to Islam if I wanted to.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people that convert to Islam, they get locked up and then they convert to Islam. I feel like a lot of people that get locked up come out and they're, they have the
People get that's because prison's the most hopeless place on the planet. So of course you're going to turn to God. You got to turn to something, because otherwise, what's the point? You literally have no hope and nothing to look forward to. You have to turn to religion.
You ain't lying.
You know what I mean? What other choice do you have? And then when they get back out on the streets, they forget everything. Right back to doing what they wanted to do.
But some people get out in the streets and they don't even know how to act. Like they're so used to getting their fucking plate delivered of food to them that they don't even know how to fucking fend for themselves anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me read the super chat. Supper so proud with another 10. Thank you so much. He said, you guys need to make more of these podcasts, bro. Rev, it doesn't matter. You can say what you really want to say. But listen, I've been telling Rev to just speak his mind, because this is the whole point, by the way, Suffer, of this channel and doing the podcast on this channel was so that he doesn't have to worry about the eyes watching him. I feel like that was the whole point. Like I was a major factor of you being able to be more freely on the channel. Isn't that right, Rev? Or am I tripping?
No, that's one of the reasons. I feel like it was my idea to put it on your channel.
It was your idea.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
but
too many people, too many coworkers know about my channel. That's what I didn't want.
If you search Solid Rev, you're gonna see a lot of Blaze 4K though. That's the other thing, because the content's coming from more of my side nowadays than even your own channel. But yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, well, listen, like I said, I'll try to keep these coming with Rev, but it's just,
Yeah, don't count on it.
Yeah, don't count on it. But when he's here,
if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
That's it. Like that's where we're at with Rev. Other than that, I know, I went live the other day. It was 2:30 in the morning, Meds, me and Cage. We had 100 people show up randomly, no announcement. So like right now, I don't take this for granted at all. I don't even know how much people are watching us, but trust me. Like I said, this show is nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. With no announcement, it's not even the right day. I appreciate you guys. Trust me, I really do.
185. Before I know you're getting ready to wrap this up.
Yeah,
and that's cool. But this guy said something. Okay, like I know I've touched on this before, and yes, I mentioned Dean earlier. Yeah, I've talked to Dean. He's getting better. He's getting stronger. He said something about Sign of Low Test hating on porn. Okay. I've said this before. I'm going to tell you again, guys, you have to listen to this. If your life is in disarray, one of the reasons is because of pornography, man. I'm telling you, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the evil that porn is. Porn is draining. It's life draining. Get that. Cut that shit out of your life. Cut it out of your life.
But Rev, we're supposed to release as men.
Okay, then do it some other way. Get a woman to do it. Do it yourself if you have to. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Don't touch if you see something that triggers you, cut it off. Cut it off.
Bro,
because that's a lot of times that's what it is. You're scrolling on Twitter, you see an ass. Keep scrolling. Don't stop and look at it. Keep scrolling. You see something on a movie, they get you, look the other way. You see that? Look the other way. You know what I mean? Unless, of course, you're trying to hit it. I'm not saying to stay away from females. I'm saying stay the fuck away from porn. Okay? And too many guys are hooked on it. Everybody is. Everybody is hooked on it. And they don't even see it as a problem. Your brain, you have no idea how addicted to porn you are. Most people, they got no clue, Blaze. I'm telling you, man, it's a serious problem.
And know what the problem is?
It's keeping us weak.
You watch
It's
that
keeping
shit,
us weak.
and you
listen. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying the shit you watch. It's like it builds expectations, and then those expectations don't like
100%, and it contaminate. Yes, 100%. Dean Thompson, boom, in the chat. Hey, we talked about you earlier, Dean. Good to see you, buddy. I told Blaze about the open heart surgery. Told him you're getting stronger, you're getting better. Told him he should drop a text, see how you were doing.
I had no idea, Dean, that you were going through that, but I wish you the most speediest recovery, bro. I love you to death, and I'm sorry you had to go through that because you already were going through some shit prior to that anyway. But God bless you, man. I wish you nothing but the best, man. I think I got Dean's. I haven't spoke to Dean in a few, bro.
You won't hear from him, Dean. It's okay. Just I'll still talk to you. Okay, that's all
Dean,
that matters.
Listen, man.
You can't rely on Blaze.
You can't rely on me, but doesn't mean I don't give a shit about you.
If you were able to contribute to the podcast, then he'd keep in contact with you. But seeing as how you're
all
really
right, guys, let's wrap this up, huh? You guys have a blessed night. Listen, Rev, come on, man, cut it out, bro. Have I not gotten better with the phone calls?
Listen, I understand it. Return on investment, return on investment, return on investment, return on investment. If you're not getting something out of it, cut it out of your life. 100%. If it's not producing fruit, get rid of it. And that goes for relationships. If you're not enjoying somebody's company and you're always doing for them, cut them out of your life. Return on investment, return on investment, return on investment. Stop looking at porn. Strong body, strong mind. Strong body, strong mind. Strong body, strong mind. Get it together, fellas. Get it together. Get it together, fellas.
Rev, the last time you critiqued me about not answering the phone, brother, I've done nothing.
You've gotten much better.
First ring, boom.
You've gotten much better. You've gotten much better. Yes.
Come on, bro. Listen, once I knew that, I didn't want you to ever think it was a game. Like, oh shit, he.
Yeah, but now I know how full of shit you are. You were always capable of looking at the phone. See, it's like if you got a girlfriend and you tell her, listen, I'd really like you to do this during sex because you never do it, and then she does it. It's just not the same. It doesn't. You're right. The same because it's like I had to tell you to do it.
Facts.
I don't want to have to tell you to do something. I told you were ignoring my calls. Now all of a sudden you're answering my calls. All you did was just prove me right and showed me that you were in fact ignoring my calls.
Was never.
But yes,
bro, I'm not, dude.
You have gotten better.
I've never looked at your call and like fuck Rev. I've never
Blaze, I've looked at your calls and done that.
Yeah, but I've
looked at them and gone, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm not
what does he want? I don't care about YouTube. I don't want to hear about a stupid podcast. I've done this shit with you. It's okay. I get it. My problem is you don't call back. You do now, but you didn't then. Anyways, bottom line, you're full of shit. It's okay. We all are. To some extent, people are full of shit. We're selfish, self-centered creatures. It's just how we are. It's just how we are.
You, brother. Never. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Mo Chocolate said going on a diet was hard for me at first, but I did it. Mo Chocolate, you've completely transformed your shit, bro.
He's looking good, isn't he?
Bro, he updated his pictures. Shit.
Yeah. You still with that girl, Mo Chocolate? Was that an escort? Was that like his legit girlfriend? Because I feel like, if I remember correctly, I feel like she looked good.
DW with the 5. Emotions are a good thing, Rev. My grandfather was the first on Omaha Beach on D-Day. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a little different.
He always showed emotions, and he's still a manly guy.
Nobody's going to cry. Nobody's going to talk shit to somebody that's crying that's been through D-Day. You know what I mean? No, I've been through some shit. Nothing I've been through nothing even belongs in that same ballpark. If you've been through D-Day, you can sob and cry. I won't say anything to you. That's a nightmare that nobody should have had to go through.
Bro,
Still
D-Day
with her?
was
Yeah, like can you even imagine? Imagine watching everybody around you get chopped to pieces.
bro, you're running into a fucking shred mill, like just like people are
Yeah,
falling.
yeah. Holding a guy in your arms while his limbs are detached. Like, can you even imagine the trauma? You know what I mean? And these were
Those
kids. These were kids.
18-year-olds, yeah.
These were kids. Yeah, dude. The older I'm telling you, man, the older you get, the more you analyze shit, the more everything just becomes so. You look at everything and you're just like, wow, this place is just so fucked up. You
Bro,
know?
the balls and the mindset of a soldier running through that beat. Honestly, we would have got
What
guys were here. I
courage.
would have been like, I would have fucking just laid in the water. I would have laid in the
Dude,
water for 20 minutes, bro.
most dudes nowadays would. They were built differently back
You
then,
ain't
man.
lying, bro.
Men were built. A lot of these guys, signed up for this shit. You know what I mean? They wanted to do this.
They wanted to protect
Now,
America.
everybody be like, you done lost your effing mind. You know what I mean? They love their country. Nobody gives a shit about their country no more. Anyways, yeah, let's wrap this up, man. I'm gonna put on some Max Payne. Oh shit, I gotta do laundry. Yeah, my laundry's not getting done no more. I gotta do it myself now.
And not too much, huh? Holy shit.
Well, I'd prefer it this way.
Damn, bro. I don't know if I could do that shit, bro.
Dude, laundry is so freaking easy. Don't be fooled by the laundry. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It takes no time. The washer and the dryer are doing all the work. You know what I mean? Don't be fooled by thinking laundry is like this giant task. It's not. It's very simple. What's so funny? The fuck are you laughing about?
I'm just thinking, damn, like, because I always hear like, I gotta go downstairs and get the laundry. You know, I gotta go down to the.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. They're always going to overplay their role. Yeah. Oh my God, I did this. I did that. You did nothing. Yes. Stop it.
But I don't want to. I wish I could say something else, bro.
Yes, they're very dramatic.
Yeah,
I agree.
Blaze is next level lazy. Hey, you ain't fucking lying, dog. I don't give a fuck too. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, it's like, listen, I work 8 hours a day, brother. I get home, and then I fucking go outside, do whatever, run around with the kids, whatever, dude. Like, damn well, I'm gonna be lazy when I need to be lazy. Period. Fuck.
Yes, I only use plastic forks and plastic spoons. I can't stand metal in my mouth. You ever seen Kiss of Death, Nicolas Cage's character? I remember when I saw that movie, I thought that was ridiculous. That's me now.
Wait, really? Only plastic?
Forks. Only plastic. Plastic cup too. You know what? Do this. Take a glass, fill it with ice, then pour a soda in it. Then take a plastic cup, fill it with ice, pour a soda in it. You tell me that soda's not thicker and richer in that plastic cup than it is that glass. That glass, it just doesn't hit the same. The plastic, it tastes better. Dude, I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up.
I'm gonna try that.
Well, you're full of shit. Try it. Just
Rev,
try it.
I'm a guy that loves
way more watered down in the glass.
I like a lot of ice. If I do have a soda, I put a lot of ice, so I'll definitely try that. I can see what you're saying a little bit. I can see what you're.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and so my brother comes over and I'm using a plastic fork, and he goes, "You're using plastic?" I was like, "Yes." He goes, "Okay, trailer trash." I said, "Really, dude?" He's like, "Dude," he's like, "That's like country bumpkin shit right there." I said, "Well, I guess I'm a country bumpkin because I
Is
don't
this
give a
recent?
shit." This was a couple months ago.
Oh, now it makes sense to me. Get that bullshit. Don't like the now it all makes sense to me. Hey, holy shit, you're smart too, because hey, just toss fucking genius you are, bro. You're a fucking genius, huh? Holy shit.
What are you talking about?
Rev, it's self-sufficient. You just toss it when you're done. That's a wrap.
Yeah, 100%. You ain't got to wash it, nothing. Just boom. And you ever scraped your teeth on a metal fork?
Yeah, I get what you're
Oh
saying.
my God, that's terrible. Nails on a chalkboard. You scrape your teeth on a plastic fork all day long, buddy. All day long.
Damn, I'm gonna have to call you after this because you think you're slick, but okay. Anyway,
Plastic lowers your testosterone. You know what else lowers your testosterone? Sitting on your ass, looking at a TV screen, watching TV shows and movies and playing games all day. That lowers your testosterone. You know what I mean? We got to get out there, get active, get in the gym. Strong body, strong mind. Rapid Blaze. We're going to keep talking to these people, man. I can't ignore the people.
no.
You got to cut us.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt what you were saying, but yeah, as I said, chat. I will have SolidCast next week, same time. It'll be Saturday, probably around the same time, 9:00. Like I said, when Rev is here, we won't be able to do Sunday again because I work Sunday nights. But when Rev is here and he's available, he'll be here. You know what I mean? Trust me. You guys asking for him in the comments in the chat, I get it. You know, we don't see a lot of Rev content. You know what I mean? When he's here, he'll be here. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, and I probably won't be in the cast where there's multiple people in here anymore. You know what I mean? So don't ask Blaze about that. That's me. That's got nothing to do with Blaze. You know what I mean? I'll be in here. Like I seen a clip of Alex the other day where he's like yelling. He's yelling in the screen like tongue coming out. Dude, I would have left the chat with him acting like that. You know what I mean? It's just like I got zero tolerance for that kind of shit anymore. You know, me and you, cool. Meds, I can do meds. Cassie Cage, I can do Cassie Cage. You know,
there's a
anybody who
few out
likes to
there
get loud and get crazy over video games, I got no time for it. And you know what? That's another thing. Like the last two videos I uploaded, real quick. I know I keep saying wrap it, and then I keep running my stupid ass mouth. I'm acting a certain way. So when I rewatched the video, I'm like, man, you know what I don't like about this is I'm coming off real passionate about this game. When in reality, it's just stress in life being projected into the topic that I'm discussing. Does that make sense? So I'm coming off like overly passionate. And it's like, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about the game. The game was fun, but it's like I'm indifferent, man. You know what I mean? I'm stressed out of my mind. And it's leaking out onto camera. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And I love the passion. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want to act all crazy over video games anymore. That's
I don't
childish.
think you were acting crazy, bro. The shit that you hate is the things that people love. You ever notice that?
I know. I told you. Chuck told me I was crazy.
You are.
Yeah.
You definitely are. But
He says, matter of fact, upload videos from now on that you don't like because the chances are the people will like them. And if you like them, the people aren't going to like them. I said, so do the opposite. He's like, yes, do the opposite.
Why don't you bring what's his face on more of your friends? What happened to Silverback, bro? Have him drive over one time.
He moved to Miami, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's on the oh shit. He's in Miami. Too far. Love that guy, man. That sucked. He had great energy. Dude's a beast too.
He's a beast, bro. I love that.
Yeah.
He was so humble but so fucking like he could squash you. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker, he don't play the radio.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. He'll bust that ass.
But yeah, listen, everybody that donated, I appreciate the fuck out of you, all the members. Please remember, just hit the like button. That's all I ask. Hit the like button. And people that are gonna watch it on the replay, I appreciate y'all too. Y'all have a blessed one. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Have a great night. Rev, you got anything?
No, thanks for watching. Nice talking to you guys. Good catching up. If I disappear all of a sudden, never mind. It doesn't matter.
He'll be all right. Later.
Shit.